Since starting this channel back in 2022, I've 100%ed 8 different Spider-Man games, from Spider-Man Web of Shadows to Marvel's Spider-Man 2. So while I'm currently working on the Resident Evil 4 Platinum video, I figured it would be a good time to compile all of my Spider-Man journeys into one video. And we're going to be kicking things off with Spider-Man Web of Shadows, a game that was released back in 2008 across multiple platforms and the final Spider-Man game Treyarch worked on. But also, it was the first game I ever played on the PS3 all the way back in 2011. So today I've decided to go back and get the game's platinum. And that's how the video would start if the game actually had trophies. Web of Shadows actually does not have trophies, since the software development kit for the trophies came in late during the development cycle, and the publishers did not want to quote-unquote chuck them in. But not all hope is lost. The game does have achievements on the Xbox 360, so welcome to my first ever video on Xbox. Let's begin. The iconic Beethoven playing in the background, I think. Spider-Man just, not giving an absolute shit at all. If I remember correctly though, the Spider-Man voice actor in this is very interesting. And here we are in the prelude. But my first step is to do the good ending. And we got our first achievement, a 50-hit combo. After getting that achievement, Spider-Man tracked down Mary Jane and Luke Cage after learning they weren't at the safe zone yet.
I promise, I won't use it again.
You promise? We are way past that.
We ain't got time for this.
Talking about OnlyFans. There's my girlfriend, Black Cat.
Don't do it. Just come with me.
And now we go back to the beginning. 4 days earlier, Spider-Man found himself in a battle with Venom, and as Venom was attacking Spider-Man, the symbiote released spores that recreated Spider-Man's symbiotic suit. Spider-Man knocked out Venom, but then Mary Jane called his name, and he took a quick glance over, but when he looked back, Venom had disappeared. We followed the ambulance MJ was inside of to the hospital, which happened to be the battlefield for 2 gangs. Thankfully, Luke Cage showed up and helped us out by taking down the enemies. He then gave us our first objective, which was to stop 5 crimes. Alright, so now I have to stop 5 crimes. Hey, you guys are on the same team, what the heck? And while stopping this crime right here, I got an achievement for defeating 50 enemies using only ground combos. And we got an achievement, ground combo skill. I had 2 crimes left that I had to stop, so I became the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man that the city needed. Ma'am, I think your car is out of order, or your taxi. Let me take care of that. You're welcome. Why are you guys just fighting in the middle of the road? Do it somewhere private where you won't hurt anybody else. Guys, can we please stop with the gang violence? I want to go see my girlfriend in the hospital. Now I believe it's a good time to talk about the only missable achievement in the game. To get this achievement, you have to complete 60 optional missions. There are around 70 in total, so it was important to start completing them early because once you leave an act, you cannot complete the ones that were active anymore. And I know it may look like I'm committing some crimes right now, but all I'm doing is trying to injure citizens so that I can save them. Defeat 100 enemies. I don't know if you would count those as enemies. I'm hurting civilians. 25 city crimes thwarted. Now for the next couple of achievements, my mic was not on, but I got an achievement for thwarting 100 city crimes and then web kicking 5 enemies at the same time. We were now in the park after the 2 gang leaders agreed to a parlay. However, 43 snipers showed up to the parlay, yet they were not able to get a single shot off as we got our next achievement for defeating 50 enemies using air combos. I stopped all of the snipers and then chose my first red option in the playthrough. Choosing the red option led to us defusing the situation by showing the 2 leaders that this was all a setup, and then we got the achievement for completing Act 1. I then headed over to Kingpin's tower, and while I was on my way over there, I collected my 100th spider. We arrived at Kingpin's tower and encountered Black Cat. We chased her down, and after she confessed her feelings to me, I realized my mic had been off this entire time. Alright, so my mic was off. I'm sorry about that, but we're here with Black Cat. I said earlier that we're only choosing red options for this playthrough because we're going for the good ending. Let's continue and choose the red option.
I can't do that.
Can't or won't?
Same thing.
Good guy Spidey, baby. Super ego. Black Cat spurned. Bad Kitty. Black Cat defeated. Now that I was in Act 2, I wasn't worried about the gangs anymore. I now had to take down Kingpin's army, and while stopping one of his groups, I got an achievement for parrying an enemy. Oh my gosh, the wall controls are wacky as shit. I once again had another optional objective to save civilians, so I reverted back to my old ways. I'm trying to save people. I mean, this is a bad look for me. Every time I'm getting the defeat enemies achievement, it's just me not defeating enemies. I saved some more people, but it was time to progress in the story. We got a lead that something might be going down at the Daily Bugle. So we traveled over there, but it ended up being a dead end. The courthouse was where all the action was at, and there was a heavy enemy placing bombs around the building, and it was up to Spider-Man to remove them. Oh shit, Spider-Man!
Nice throw!
There's 8 bombs? What the fuck? Fuck you. Stop putting bombs on the place.
Thanks, fellas.
I mean, I'm just throwing those in there. I only ended up having to dispose of 6 bombs since I took out the enemies, and I also got an achievement for performing all 3 types of attacks on an enemy 10 times. Can you throw another bomb on the place, please? I saved the day. You could thank me. If you want to give me cookies, I'll take those as well. That's Rhino from Amazing Spider-Man 2. Now I see where they got the idea from. I'm gonna have to throw cars at this thing. Catch this. Self-destruct button initiated. Eviction. I'm assuming that's for kicking somebody out of the mech suit. That thing's about to blow up. The bigger they come. First tech mech defeated, and the other one was for obviously taking a pilot out of the seat. I defeated the second mech, and the enemies began to retreat. But to no surprise, Spider-Man was able to follow the cargo ball back to the secret base. And here we are, the secret base.
This place has all the telltale signs of a secret base.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you a Jedi now? This isn't fair. Well, you'd be a Sith. Yeah, uh-oh. Oh my gosh, I'm in the Matrix. Holy shit. Okay, he's dead. But we're choosing the red path, so we probably won't kill him.
Cops will be here soon to gather you up and put you back in the coop.
Get it? Because he's a vulture?
I'm on a roll.
Oh, yeah. Kill me. There we go. We got the achievement for defeating Vulture. After taking down the Vulture, we went to another hideout for Kingpin's army. But when I got there, we were ambushed by a group of civilians. What the hell? What is going on? Oh, they're symbiotes. At least they're infected by the symbiote. Oh, can I get a 100 combo? I did. Let's go. I'm fighting these weird things. My time of injuring innocent civilians was over as the cops reached the rooftop. They witnessed me launching them off of the roof, and they began firing at me. But they did not hit me due to my plot armor, and now I was labeled as a criminal to everybody. We then headed over to Hell's Kitchen to investigate a report when we were ambushed by an old friend. Alright, what do we have here? Oh, Wolverine! Wolverine could sense the symbiote on me. So to prove my legitimacy to him, I had to answer some good old-fashioned trivia questions, and after playing the game show, I proved to him that I was the real Spider-Man.
Okay, yeah. You're not just irritating. You are Spider-Man.
You waited all that time to figure out that it was just me. That was for defeating Wolverine. After the encounter with Wolverine, we found Venom once again as he was ramping up his army, and while trying to prevent his army from growing, I got another achievement. No sweat. 1,000 enemies defeated. I'm assuming that's the final enemies defeated achievement. I then defeated the symbiotes and now only had Venom left to defeat. You're done. It's not over though. This fight might be over, but we're not finished with him. And for some reason, we're not chasing after him. You know, we just spent all that time chasing after him, but we'll let him go. That was for defeating Venom twice. Not really defeating them when you let them run away. I then jumped into the next mission, which took place at the quarantine zone S.H.I.E.L.D. was setting up due to the symbiotes spreading. So we're in the mission Shock Therapy? Maybe Electro? I don't know. I would like to see Electro though. Hey, Black Widow. And Electro. Okay, good. After seeing that Shock Therapy title in the mission, you know, it's gonna be Electro. We chased Electro around and then ended up tricking him into blowing up a couple of generators. Okay, well, that's not good. Good shot. I didn't see any blood though, so I don't know what you shot him with. Black Widow began ordering me around, but then the reason Electro was here in the first place was revealed. His sister was being held here because she was infected, and she used her symbiote to heal him from the gunshot wound. Oh, what the hell?
You are under arrest.
No, I am not. Grounded. Electro defeated. Once again, every time it tells me someone's defeated, they're not defeated. Did we not just see what happened there? After Tony Stark and Reed Richards did not answer the phone, Spider-Man devised a plan to break the Tinkerer out of jail so that he could create a device to eliminate all of the symbiotes. So we now find ourselves on Riker's Island, using the Rhino to traverse the grounds a little easier. Through here, right? Maybe not. Hey. Buddy, guys, I think he's stuck. After a couple of minutes of Rhino being stuck on the wall, I realized that my combo was actually glitching when I would hit him, so I decided to take advantage of the opportunity. Oh, maybe I could cheese a 250 combo out of this. I feel like I'm in God of War again. You gotta take advantage of the glitches you get. This is how you get the 250 combo. There we go. I think that's the final combo achievement, and yeah. I cheesed it. I wasn't able to get Rhino unstuck, so I had to blow myself up and then restart so that Rhino could break me into the Tinkerer's cell. And just like an expert thief, we were in and out without a trace. Hello, Mr. Tinkerer. How are you doing? And there we go, we got the achievement for completing Act 2. I lied. Pretty much everyone we knew showed up to Rikers Island and was a little bit upset that we broke him out of prison. But they ended up deciding that it was in the city's best interest to let the Tinkerer help build a sonic bomb to stop the symbiotes. And now that I was in Act 3, I began doing more optional missions and I found myself saving more civilians and defeating a ton of enemies. You asshole! Spider-Man, let's just kill this guy. This guy. Stop sucking me in. Accepts the Spider-Man. This is for completing half of all the optional goals. While continuing with the optional missions, I also began parrying enemies so that I could get the achievement for doing that 100 times. I need you to attack me for the trophy. Thank you. Shit, I called it the trophy. I called it a trophy, so I'll go get ready for my execution. It turns out that if we wanted to build the bomb, the Tinkerer was going to need some items that were in possession of the Kingpin. So Spider-Man headed over to Kingpin's tower and disabled all the security systems to reach him, and while taking down some enemies on the wall, I got another achievement. Wall combo skill, what's that for? Defeat 50 enemies using only wall combos. Kingpin was fine with helping out, but he wanted me to take down the symbiotes with the electrical power since they were attacking his men. Alright, so I think we're locating the source of the electro symbiotes, so we're probably going to have a boss fight with the electro symbiote. Yeah, this is definitely a boss fight. Oh shit. Here he is. We saw him earlier when he got infected. Even with the symbiote enhancing powers, this boss fight was a breeze and Electro stood no chance. And he's dead. We're gonna choose the red path, obviously.
Come on, Electro! Fight it off! Give it everything you've got!
Good motivation, Spider-Man. It's really helping.
My sister. My only family.
Is he dead? Because if we get an achievement for actually killing him, that will make sense. Defeat Symbiote Electro. Now that one actually makes sense. After defeating Symbiote Electro, I went back to working on the optional objectives, and now that I had the ability to call in airstrikes in the palm of my hand, things were much easier. Okay, so this possibly could be the final optional objective I need. So we're just gonna place this here, you know, call in the usual, you know, just a regular airstrike, and hopefully get the achievement. No. I did not get the achievement since I technically did not complete the objective. To fully complete it, I needed to report back to Black Widow and then have an optional conversation with her. This chat could be my 60th optional thing completed. And yes, we got it. That was the only missable achievement, and I'm glad we got it. 60 bonus goals completed. I then had to take down some of the Vulture symbiotes, and while working on defeating them, I got another achievement. I mean, 30 enemies. We've done it before, but it's like these enemies... a little excessive. 20 enemies web strike bounced in succession. That was definitely not for 20 enemies, probably 20 strikes. That was only like 3 or 4 enemies. The next task was to protect Stark Tower from the symbiote attack, and we did so by calling in an airstrike. There were still people down there. Oh, I can max out my abilities now. I believe we'll get an achievement for doing this. I don't see why we wouldn't. There's a lot of upgrades. After somehow protecting Stark Tower with an airstrike, we headed over to Harlem to evacuate the citizens, but the refugee camp was too far away to escort them safely. So while S.H.I.E.L.D. set up a safe way to escort them, we headed over to the church to assist Wolverine in escorting the civilians who are trapped there. But as we were leaving, the symbiotes latched onto the ship and Wolverine jumped back to the church so that the people could escape. Why didn't we just ring the bell? Oh shit. A Wolverine symbiote boss battle. Oh my shizzle.
No!
I'm not letting you kill me. Obviously, we're going red path.
Boy, talk about cutting yourself down to size.
Yeah, well, I prefer life this way.
Must be nice,
What?
knowing who you are.
See the water falling down my window, water falling down my window. I think there's an alien outside. I think there's a monster outside.
Okay, bub. And we got the achievement for defeating the symbiote Wolverine. I then escorted the caravan to safety, which brought us back to where we started. The black cat that we saw in the beginning was not the black cat we knew. It was the symbiote version of her, and that was our next battle. And like most of the boss battles, this was pretty easy. I'm really giving it to her here. Pause. After Black Cat was weakened, she decided to go after Mary Jane, but Spider-Man saved her and then launched Black Cat off of the ship. Oh yeah, what a throw, Spider-Man. Well, to get the symbiote off of somebody, you just have to throw him off of a tall-ass building. You already know what we were picking, the red option.
He really loves you.
Come back to me.
You know I will.
And that is how you save both of your girlfriends at the same time. And we got an achievement for defeating symbiote Black Cat. To no surprise, there was another symbiote enemy, and this time it was the Vulture. And to defeat him, you guessed it, we threw him off of a building. Oh no, Vulture, or symbiote Vulture. I told you, if you want to get the symbiote off somebody, you gotta throw him off the top of a building. And there we go, the achievement for defeating symbiote Vulture. Somehow Vulture and I were back on top of the Empire State Building, and he gave me this ultimatum: let the bomb go off and eliminate all of the symbiotes, or disable the bomb and embrace my inner bad boy. But since I had chosen all red options, the game automatically chose to allow the bomb to go off, subsequently removing all the symbiotes in New York City. Wait, you're telling me I don't get to fight Venom in this ending?
Spider-Man, the device appears to have worked. We are... Venom. He is on the helicarrier.
I was gonna say, there's no way you have all this lead up to like Venom and you don't get to fight him. We headed up to the helicarrier with the help of Moon Knight and then planted bombs inside of it to blow Venom and the helicarrier up. But the plan did not work. Oh my god, he is huge. To defeat the roided up Venom, I had to beat 4 of his heads in, and it was pretty simple. So after doing that, Spider-Man aimed the cannons at his actual head and they fired away.
Nice trick. He's not staying down. Maybe we can get some help from the inside.
Eddie, I want to talk to you, the real Venom.
Oh shit, I was not expecting that quick time event, but we still got it. Am I gonna use the blades of the helicarrier to chop him up? Hey, how's it going? Fuck. Once again, I didn't have my hands on my controller. Ha, can't get me this time, buddy. Imagine failing the quick time event. Couldn't be me.
So tired. Help me.
Take my hand.
You're not gonna believe what I'm gonna choose here. I'm gonna choose red.
Get out of here, Parker. Time to die. Like a man.
Damn, Eddie. I feel like that's gonna cause some issues on for the people of the city.
And for once, things look pretty good for our hero.
Oh my god. Are you narrating?
How long were you standing there?
I heard superheroes like to do that, but I never thought that you'd.
Please.
Man, the chemistry is off the charts right now. Sparks are flying. I chose red the entire game for that ending. For the Mary Jane and Spider-Man ending. And we got an achievement for completing Web of Shadows. Now there are 4 endings in total, 2 red and 2 symbiote endings. And to get the other red ending, I needed to go back to the Black Cat fight, and instead of choosing the red option like before, I had to choose the symbiote option when given the choice. Alright, so here we are, we're gonna make our first symbiote choice, and let's see what happens with Black Cat here. Vice. First black suit choice. Whoa, my gosh. After making that choice, Mary Jane hated my guts. But nothing else changed. The game still auto-picked the red option for me when given the choice from Vulture, and Eddie still blew up the helicarrier, but now instead of having MJ by my side, she wouldn't even pick up my call.
I just hope that someday you'll understand that I did what I did because I was so desperate to win.
That didn't make any sense. The only symbiote option we chose had nothing to do with winning. And there we go, we got the achievement for the red suit conclusion. Before I started my second playthrough to get the 2 symbiote endings, I wanted to grab all of the collectibles in the game. So I spent the next couple of hours picking up spiders throughout the city, and then after 2 hours, I finally did it. I collected half of all the collectibles in the game. Now the good thing is I don't have to collect another 1,080 of these. I only have to collect another 920. Now after you collect 1,000 spiders, the rest of the spiders appear on your minimap. This made going after them 10 times easier, so I was able to get the final 1,000 a lot quicker than I got the first 1,000. And finally, I've reached the final collectible. This is definitely the most collectibles I've ever collected in a game before. 2,000's crazy. There we go. Max out Spider-Man. There's actually another 160 that I can collect, but I think I'm going to pass on that. I then began progressing throughout the story with my bad boy maxed out Spidey, and this time I wasn't going to let Black Cat get away from me.
Felicia, you in there? Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
I'm right here, you idiot.
How did he not see her?
I still love you.
I bet that kiss was really intimate.
You do like fun, don't you?
I mean, well, last time I said no. This time I'm saying yes.
You're right. I could use a little more fun in my life.
I like how his voice got deeper there too. Really showing his dominance.
I promise you this whole city.
With his tight ass. And that's the end of the game. So we got the achievement for spending time with Black Cat. I continued choosing the bad boy options and not much differed from my good playthrough. But there was one symbiote choice that took me by surprise. And now we choose the symbiote path. What's this one gonna be for Wolverine?
Kill
you for this.
Holy shit, Spider-Man. That was definitely the most violent symbiote choice that I've made so far. I know he'll be fine since he's Wolverine, but like, oh my gosh. We then took down Black Cat once again, and for this playthrough I went full evil, so I chose the symbiote option. We already know what happens when we choose this path, but we don't know what ending it leads to, so I am excited to see that. I'm assuming we'll have like some kind of like relationship like we did with Mary Jane. Just like before, we gave her some of the symbiote, but this time when given the ultimatum from Vulture, we destroyed the bomb and let our inner bad boy win. The entire Venom fight was the same, but now I had to make the final choice. Okay, so this is a big decision. I hope we get to see something like interesting when we choose this option.
Got you.
So long, Brock.
This ending led to us having Black Cat by our side, and then another scene that made the ending worth it. Ooh, what is this? There's more.
Are you in full control?
I'm dandy.
Bring
Wolverine.
me Spider-Man, dead or alive.
I'm going with dead.
That would like set up the perfect sequel. And there we go, we got the achievement for getting the Black Cat and Spider-Man ending. That would literally be like a perfect like sequel where you play as Wolverine instead and you have to hunt down Spider-Man. I like that ending. Now once again, I was back with Black Cat, but this time I chose the red option to save her so that we could get the final achievement that we needed. But other than that, everything else remained the same. All right, we're back here again. We're gonna choose the same symbiote option, but as you saw earlier, we chose the red option when we were saving Black Cat. So we will get a different ending, but we're still going to viciously murder Venom. And we did just that as we blew up Venom in the helicarrier. This ending better be cool because I saved it for last. So this time we don't have Black Cat.
MJ, she thinks she can just walk away. You'll be mine again, Mary Jane. No one will ever say no to me again.
Okay, that's not a bad boy. That is a criminal. And there we go, the final achievement, anti-hero. The black suit conclusion earned. And this is every single achievement, 45 out of 45. Today I'm going to be going for the platinum trophy in Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, and all it costed me was $45 and a bricked PlayStation. We begin the game as Amazing Spider-Man accidentally shatters an artifact called the Tablet of Order and Chaos while trying to prevent Mysterio from stealing it. Mysterio proceeds to escape with one fragment while Spider-Man is approached by Madam Web, who reveals that the other fragments have been scattered across this and 3 other universes, which meant it was now time to find the parts to the first fragment and get familiarized with the Spider-Man we'll be playing as.
And now, scale the wall with your unique adhesive abilities.
Why is she like acting like I don't know how to do any of this?
Hey, look what I found.
Excellent work. A job well begun is half done. Now to another Spider-Man.
The black suit. What am I doing in the black suit? I hate this thing.
This is the Spider-Man from Spider-Man Edge of Time. This is the voice. Josh Keaton, I believe. I wonder if 2099's is the same as it is in Edge of Time.
They're all gonna be this easy to find, right?
No. But now, I must turn my consciousness to the future.
Spider-Man 2099. Is it the same voice actor?
That's me, ready to save the universe and looking good while doing it.
Oh gosh, I'm not going to be familiar with that at all.
That was a good warm-up. So when do we get a real challenge?
Now we gotta go Spider-Man Noir, who's not voiced by Nicolas Cage, sadly. I can guarantee that.
Say your prayers, punks. Here comes the Spider-Man.
Is this Spider-Man 2099's voice actor in Edge of Time?
And this used to be such a nice place.
Yeah, that's definitely him. Oh my gosh.
And that's the end of that.
And we got the trophy Lead On, M-dubs. That's what us cool kids call Madam Web. We then return the first fragment to Madam Web and begin our journey to obtain all parts to the second fragment. Amazing Spider-Man approached his second piece when he was captured and taken to the jungle by Kraven the Hunter, which meant I now had to fight him. Oh, what do we got here? Ooh, this is very... What the hell is going on? Are we dancing? I'm not really into you like that, Kraven, so if we could just stop this. I'm just going to restart. Am I supposed to do something here? It's not telling me to do anything. Quit game. Okay, now I'm stuck in the loading screen. I then tried to close the game, which ended up bricking my entire PlayStation. Well, Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions officially shattered my PlayStation 3. I ended up having to rebuild the database in my PS3, which resulted in me losing all of the save data I had on the console. Now, thankfully, I had things backed up, but not this game. So I had to replay a little bit of the game to get back to where I was. We're back. I don't even know what happened last time. Okay, so this is what was supposed to happen. This never came up for me. First-person combat. Now, this was just the first encounter with Kraven, and I was able to make it past this section without my PlayStation falling apart. And as I was progressing to the final boss fight, I took down my 100th enemy.
You afraid of me?
Getting warmed up. That's for defeating 100 enemies, I'm assuming. After getting that trophy, it was time for the final boss fight with Kraven. Come on, Kraven. Hit these little dongs sticking out of the ground. I don't know how his health just got that low for a second. Well, Craven, I would say it was fun fighting you, but it wasn't. And he just fell. What is going on? This might be the glitchiest Spider-Man game I have played. And we got the trophy Survival of the Fittest. I do like the trophy pictures. That's pretty cool. And we got the trophy No Harm Done. That might be for not dying on a mission. After collecting that fragment, it was now time to take down Hammerhead and get the next piece back as Spider-Man Noir. I don't think I'm going to be able to fight him, am I? Nope. Do I have to get him to destroy these things or what? Okay, so this is what I have to do. So that should only take, yeah, a fourth of his health out. Now what do I do? Oh, okay. First person fighting for the ending of the boss fight. And we got the trophy The Hammer Falls, and that's for defeating Hammerhead. Now we join Spider-Man 2099 as we begin the final boss fight with Hobgoblin. This looks like it's the final boss fight, actually. Yeah, he definitely used the stone. Oh, you are so close to dying, Hobby. And make that officially dead. Oh, I missed. Here we go. All right, you got no health left. This is it, right? I forgot. We have to do the first person fight for it to officially be over.
You keep bragging about your fancy wings. Let's see you land without them.
We got the stone, so we're leaving you, Spider-Man 2099. And we got the trophy Clipped Wings, and that is for defeating Hobgoblin. After defeating Hobgoblin, we switched to Ultimate Spider-Man, who was chasing Electro, and while I was battling him, I collected my 125th Spider Emblem. And we got the trophy Hobbyist. I'm assuming that's for collecting 125 spiders. Electro ended up getting away, so I began chasing after him, and while I was doing so, I encountered a bunch of enemies. Impotent Rage. And we got the trophy In the Zone, and that is probably for defeating 500 enemies. And we got the trophy The Spider's Bite. I just looked, that trophy was for keeping Rage Mode activated for at least 1 minute. And after getting those trophies, it was now time to battle Electro. But for real this time.
I have become a being of pure energy, without pants!
But I bet that dong is absolutely ginormous now.
It's harmless, like you!
Whoa, break the dam. I know you want to. You're so close, but there's nowhere else to go.
Drinks are on me!
Water! It's taking me apart!
No, it's not. I can't see anything.
You really showed him.
Really showed him, but the game didn't show me. But we got the trophy Now There's a Shock. That's my reaction to when there's a glitch in this game. So now we've officially played a mission as every single Spider-Man, and that's the trophy for completing Act 1. Now it was time for Act 2. And as I attempted to load into the Amazing Spider-Man level, the game would not let me pass the loading screen. So I quit the game and tried again. And again. And again. Again. And then again. Oh my god. That's new. Bottom right hand corner, it says saving. Never showed up before. After 45 minutes, I was finally able to load into the Sandman level, but the happiness I had felt would not last long. Oh no, the whole PlayStation's froze. God damn it, dude. I quit the game and had no problem this time until I reached another Sandman encounter. What the hell is going on?
My head.
My head hurts too. Restart. The visual bug was not going away, so I quit the game and loaded back in before the encounter. I'm at a loss for words. I was so excited to play this game, and it is a buggy mess. I was able to eventually get past that encounter after a lot of trial and error, but once I made it to this drill section of the game, I had reached my limit. Yep, I'm done. We are 2 hours into this, and I have yet to be able to complete the mission. Now, I know I said I was done, but I decided to give it one more shot, and I loaded back into the drill section. Oh my gosh. I wasn't even saying that because of the game freezing. I was saying that because of the loud ass noise that just came in my ear. I returned the next day on my other PlayStation 3 to see if the game would perform any better. And to my surprise, I was able to make it to the final boss fight without any glitches. So I'm going to assume that it was my PlayStation 3 that was glitching out and not the game. I don't know what I have to do. He just eat me? Hey, what the hell?
Use the water barrels amongst the debris to your advantage.
It's like she doesn't even like realize that I'm doing that. I thought you could see everything.
Perhaps there is something in this debris to help you.
If she says that one more time, I'm gonna personally throw a water barrel at her.
Look for water barrels. Look for water barrels.
All right, guys, I think she wants me to look for water barrels. I'm a detective genius like that.
He was in the Amazon with my mom when she was researching spiders right before she died.
Madam Webb, listen. Shut the hell up.
Perhaps there is something in this debris to help you.
You don't say. Gotcha. Oh, come on. You have no health left.
Use the water barrels amongst the debris to your advantage. Use the water barrels amongst the debris to your advantage.
Stop saying that. Oh my gosh, she was trying to drive me insane. But we took out Sandman with Madam Web's help. She only said the same thing over and over and over and over. But there's the trophy. Here's Mud in Your Eye, and that's for defeating Sandman. Thanks, Madam Web. We then caught up with Spider-Man Noir as he began the boss fight with Cannibal Vulture. He's all roided up and he's ready to go. Yeah, nice. We did about 1/32 of damage there. Oh, come on. You just dropped it on yourself. How'd you not hurt yourself there? Come on. Oh, my gosh. Just give up, Vulture. Just give up. It's over, Vulture. It's over. Where'd you go? Finishing this where we started it. Beating the shit out of you. I thought they were about to make me fight him again. I'd have to pass on that. And we got the trophy, The Caged Bird Squawks. And that's for defeating Vulture. Cannibal Vulture. Don't confuse him with the regular Vulture. Then we joined in with Spider-Man 2099 as he went after Scorpion. And as I pursued him, I found myself needing to save this scientist. Hello? Oh, I see you're stuck over here, sir. I got you, don't worry. But before we leave, let me grab these spiders. And we got the trophy Enthusiast. I'm assuming that's for collecting 250 spider emblems. Now that I had saved the scientist, he could open the door that was blocking my path. But he needed time to do that, so I had to protect him. There's so many of them.
You can't open the doors while we're being savage!
I understand that. I'm about to have a hunter combo, but I'm probably not going to get it because you won't stop yapping.
We can't open the doors while we're being savage! Help! Somebody help!
Is there a trophy for that? There was a trophy for Spider-Man Edge of Time for a hunter combo. Yes, Uncle Benjamin, we got it. 100 combo. Using the door, I made my way to the top of the building, and then I accidentally fell off. Oh, no, 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 no. Get back up there, get back up there. All right, we're good. And we got the trophy Close Call. I'm assuming that's for recovering from falling 10 times. I was able to save myself from falling, and since I did not fall, Scorpion decided to cave in the entire roof. I didn't even get to kill all the enemies. Oh, that's right. It can't be a Spider-Man 2099 level without free falling. Move! It didn't let me move. It didn't let me move. It didn't let me move. We never had one like this, where you had to dodge the stuff coming from behind you. Come on, where's the challenge at? That wasn't really a challenge at all. I would assume that's for free falling without taking any damage, but I could be wrong. And it looks like this is the final Scorpion boss battle, right? Come on, Scorpion. Put up a better fight than this. Holy crap. Just beating the shit out of Scorpion. Don't mind me. You idiot. You fell for my trap. Here we go. He literally has the least amount of health left he can have. Throw the eggs. We did it. Only crushed half his body.
You've retrieved another fragment. This day is yours.
Thank you, M-dubs. And we got the trophy, Took the Sting out of him, and that's for defeating Scorpion. Now it was time to join Ultimate Spider-Man as he faces off against Deadpool on his reality show. And Deadpool ended up just handing us the fragment.
Great show, everybody. Great show. Here you go, kid. You earned it.
Thanks.
Hey, fair is fair, right?
I don't think this is it. Yeah, he's gonna take it back. Oh, wait. I was gonna say, there's no way Deadpool was gonna give it to me that easy. Deadpool, you gotta be putting up a better fight here, man. I am liking that we're seeing Deadpool in this. This is pretty cool. Anything with Deadpool, though, I'm gonna like. Got him. Give me the real stone this time, not some knockoff that was made in Canada.
Just one thing. How do I get home?
Take the blimp. There's only like 18 in the world, I think. And we got the trophy Canceled, and that's for defeating Deadpool. And we should get a trophy for completing Act 2, I believe. Unless that's not the end of Act 2. Never mind. There's the trophy, end of Act 2. As Spider-Man returns the second full fragment to Madam Web, Mysterio barges in and threatens the killer if Spider-Man does not collect and return the final fragment, which leads us into the final act where I began my hunt for Juggernaut, and while doing so, I took down my 1000th enemy. And after taking down 1000 enemies, it was time to face off against Juggernaut. Hello, Juggernauts.
This little thing!
Stop calling me little, okay? I'm normal sized.
You think this'll stop me?
I never said it would, but I'm pretty confident that it will. You got barely any health left. It's time to give up. Thank you. Oh, got a little too confident there. Here we go. I always get worried that I'm gonna choke it right there, but we got the stone and we took down Juggernaut. And we got the trophy, Something Can Stop Juggernaut. Now we were back with Spider-Man Noir as he was facing off against the Goblin. I wonder if this is the final boss fight. I think it is. He has the stone activated. Hey, Gobby, you can make this fight more interesting if you wanted to. I was just joking.
Osborn is too powerful to fight directly.
Well, I'll be sneaky. Don't worry, I'm stealth. Oh, hey! Got him. All right, now this should be the last time I have to fight him, right? I don't want to have to go in the shadows again. I'm not a fan of that. Oh, what the hell? Why are there so many damn enemies? All right, hit your own guys. Yep, there you go. I need you to take out the rest of your goons before I can even, like, think about trying to get risky. He's doing a mighty fine job of eliminating his own goons. It looks like he's stuck for right now. Maybe something will happen when I defeat all the enemies. There we go. We got him unstuck, right? All right, Gobby. One last go around. Good night. And we got the trophy Freak Show, and that's for defeating the Goblin. We got the stone. 2 more fragments left. The second to last fragment was being held by Dr. Octopus, and as we led into the fight, she began talking some nonsense.
Do you have even the slightest idea what complicated engineering is required for it to successfully derive energy from a mystical artifact? Do you? Do you?
I don't know. To be honest, it's going in one ear and coming out the other. Jump over the pink. And then zip to her, and then slam her on the ground. Aw, damn it, I was hoping we could do that the entire fight. It was kind of simple. So I'm just throwing balls at her now. You think if I throw one more ball at her, she'll die? Okay, I need one more ball. Oh, there's a ball right there. Got her. Gotcha. And we got the trophy Lay Down Your Arms, and that's for defeating Doc Ock. It was now time to get the final piece of the final fragment, and to obtain it, we needed to take down Carnage. Now, I would assume this is the final boss fight. Now I gotta wait for these guys to slowly walk up to the sack and burn it. Is there only one Slayer unit, or did I fail? Yeah, I got them killed. Sorry. Why did you have to hurt my friend? He was my friend, you asshole. Oh, come on. Put your sack away, dude. It's getting embarrassing. All right, Carnage, you literally have no health left. Now, I'd be very surprised if this took away his health, but the game might surprise me.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, I take it back. We actually did finish him off by throwing him into the wall. And we got the final fragment of the stone. And we got the trophy Minimized Carnage, and that's for defeating Carnage. Now, I don't think that's the end of Act 3. No, it is the end of Act 3, because the trophy says end of Act 3. After retrieving the final set of fragments, Spider-Man returns and accidentally completes the tablet. Mysterio then absorbs the complete tablet and becomes a god. He shatters the borders between realities, which allows Madam Web to summon the 4 Spider-Man to fight Mysterio together, but not really together at the same time. And we began the first part of the boss fight playing as Spider-Man Noir, who just had to sneak up on him. Hello, Mysterio. Surprised to see me? And that's that for the Spider-Man Noir section. What am I supposed to do here? So there's a giant ball floating in the air. You would think I would make him hurt himself with it. I'm not really sure what I have to do.
Mysterio's apparitions draw their power from the mystical orbs.
Oh, break the orbs. Thanks, Madam Web. See, I do appreciate when you give me hints, just not when you repeat the hints 27 times. Another ball busted. Bang. Now I would assume it's time for 2099. All right, let's see if I can do this without taking damage.
12 seconds later.
I literally have no health left. Yeah, you know how I said I was going to do that without taking any damage? I took as much damage as I could without dying. So pretty much the opposite. I was now in the final phase of the Mysterio fight, and all I had to do was launch debris at his fishbowl, and while defeating the enemies surrounding the final piece of debris, I was getting very close to a 200 combo. I don't know if there's a 200 one, but if there is, I want to get it. Well, I got exactly 200. Time to throw another piece of debris at him. Time to say goodbye, Mysterio.
I'll give you anything you want.
Bang his head off the ground. Or off the platform. We're not on the ground, technically.
And to all of you web-spinning wonders, I proudly say...
Excelsior! R.I.P. Stanley. We got the trophy Easy as Pie. That's for beating all of the levels on easy. And we got the trophy Is This Normal? And that's for beating all of the levels on normal. Alright, so after beating the game, I have 30 out of the 43 trophies, 30 out of the 42 if you don't want to count the platinum. And the first trophy that I'm going to go for is called the Spider's Shadow. Now to get this trophy, I have to complete a Spider-Man Noir level without being seen. I began taking out enemies one by one, and by doing so, I was feeling very confident. Alright, on to the next section. We're doing well so far. I'm going to try to sneak up on this guy without being seen. Nailed it. Nope. Restart. I hope it does work when I restart from the checkpoint because I don't want to have to restart the level if I mess up at the end. So I think this is the last section before the final boss fight, and the final boss fight does not count. So if I make it past this part without being caught, the trophy should be mine. All right, this might be a little tricky situation here with 2 guys bunched up. But as long as you don't turn around, buddy, I got him. And yeah, the final boss fight is in this building, I believe, so I don't have to worry about any other stealth sections. So once I complete the fight, the trophy should pop. All right, little first-person combat, beat him up, knock him out, punch him a couple more times. Now, I did get caught, but I restarted the checkpoint, so I hope that didn't count. No trophy yet, but the PlayStation 3 trophies do take a while to pop. So it looks like that did not count. I redid the entire level and I made sure this time that I was not spotted. I don't know when the trophy will pop, but all I hope is that it does pop. I know for sure I did not get seen. I didn't trigger a single alarm. We got the trophy, the Spider's Shadow. I'm gonna be honest, I did not think it was going to pop. I was now going for the trophy that unlocks after collecting 500 spider emblems. So I feel like I'm definitely close to getting my 500th spider. I don't think there's any way to track it, but if I do get it, obviously I'll show it. And then we'll grab this one right here. And that's a trophy fanatic, and that is for collecting 500 spider emblems. All right, so the next trophy that I'm going for is called Miss Me. And to get this trophy, I have to defeat a boss without taking any damage.
I just love watching you smash things.
Whoa, what do you mean by that?
You're just a great big ball of crazy, aren't you?
I'll give it a couple seconds to see if we got the trophy. It might not have popped because I took damage on the free fall section. Yeah, that's probably why. I came back the next day and tried again, but this time making sure I did not take any damage in the free fall section, because technically this is the fight. I'm taking this seriously. That should be it. That was very quick, but will the trophy pop? The next trophy I went for was to collect all the hidden spiders in the game. And here I was approaching the final hidden spider. It should be right outside this broken window right here. Let me just grab it real quick. And that should be all the spiders in the game. Oops. I fell, but I still got the trophy. All right, so after collecting all of those spiders, I believe I'll be able to get all the combat upgrades now. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase the rest of these, and we should get a trophy for doing that. And the final one, and that is all the combat upgrades purchased. Then I went for the trophy for defeating 50 enemies as Amazing Spider-Man using the charge attack. Gonna be hard to do this while looking through the scope of Kraven's weapon, but we can do it. 46, 47, 48. He won't shoot his webs. He's shooting blanks right now. Come on. 49. One more and we have 50 done in this mission. 50. And I shot the ground. Number 50. That's 100% 50 right there. Okay, I don't think that was 50. I'll shoot this guy. Maybe I'll get 50. Ow, Kraven, I'm trying to do something here, man. And we did get the trophy, the Spider's Web, so I obviously did not count correctly. Next up was to get the Platinum rank on 12 out of the 13 levels on the hard difficulty. And I got a trophy for Platinuming 4 levels, and then Platinuming 8 levels. And here I was on the 12th level trying to get the Platinum rank. Alright, I am on the final boss battle. I'm at 19 minutes. You have to get it in under 35, and I'm on the final boss battle, so I don't see me taking 15 minutes on this part. And you have to collect 45 emblems on this mission, and I have 45. Hopefully my combat rating is good enough so I don't have to replay this mission. Early predictions, I don't think I got the 19,000 and the combat rating that you need. I really do hope I got it, but I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't get it.
Would you kiss your mother with that mouth? If you had a mother?
No need to go that far, but moment of truth, has to be over 19,000. Well, that sucks ass. I then replayed the level with hopes that I'd get higher than 19,000 this time. Please be 19,000. I don't want to look. I'll replay the level again and again and again, and my score was actually dropping, but I kept on going. Alright, so he's in his last sack now. I decided to just, you know, stop being stubborn and look up an easier way to do this. And it says to do a certain combo, an 8-legged combo, and so I've been doing that pretty much the entire mission. I hope that I've broken the 19,000 point threshold. Why'd I have to be so stubborn? I really wanted to do it without looking it up, but I ended up having to look it up, and it helped me out. 5 hours later, I got 20,000, and I got the trophy Spectacular, and that is for platinuming 12 levels. And after getting 12 platinum ranks on the hard difficulty, all I had to do was just complete the final mission on hard. We're smashing his helmet, breaking his fishbowl, whatever you want to call it, but we've beaten every single mission on hard mode. And yeah, I wasn't even going to be close to platinuming this level, but it doesn't matter that I got a bronze ranking because I beat it on hard, and that's all I needed to do. And we got the trophy Hard Pressed, and that is for beating all of the levels on hard mode. And after beating all of the levels on hard mode, I have 178 out of the 180 challenges completed, which means I have 2 challenges left, and the first one that I'm going to be going for is called Tornado Chaser. So to complete this challenge, I have to stay airborne for 30 seconds by web zipping on objects hurled by Sandman's tornado. Alright, so now we're in the Sandman level. Here's the tornado. I believe he's going to shoot objects out of it, so yeah, we could just stay airborne here. Timer has appeared on the screen, halfway there. I have to sneeze so bad. It's coming.
Thank you.
That was a good sneeze. 3, 2, 1. Challenge completed. On to the final challenge. All right, and the final challenge that I have in the game is called Like a Shadow. And to complete this one, I have to get through the 2D crawling section in 45 seconds or less. So I'm on the easy mode and I can take a lot of damage. So I'm just going to run through this and see if I can get it. We're going to cut it close. Maybe not. No, we're good. Plenty of time remaining. Didn't even matter if they were shooting at me. It's on the easy mode. They're not going to kill me. And Like a Shadow has been completed, which means we have completed every single challenge in the game. And we got the trophy Manifest Destiny. And now that I have completed all of the challenges, the rest of the character upgrades are available. I think I will have enough spider essence to purchase the rest of these. And here it is, the final character upgrade that I need to get the platinum trophy. Let's buy it. And we got the trophy, the complete package. And we got the platinum trophy, does whatever a spider can. Next up, we have Spider-Man Edge of Time. Now, this was one of my first videos I ever did on this channel, so the quality is not the greatest, but it is still one of the games I managed to 100% complete, which is why I've included it in this video. But enough of that, let's get into it. Step 1 was the easiest of them all. Beat the game. Challenge available. I beat some ass for free. Ba, 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 ba. I beat some ass for free. That's a trophy. I like it. He's not dead.
Okay, guess I can go back now and take out Sloan once and for all. Okay, great, no spider sense. No.
You thought you could get me, but I'm too good for you, man. Just absolutely getting shit on right now. Come on, Spider-Man. Let's go. What?
This has to work. It has to. Oh, Gateway's powering up. Bring it on, you pasty-faced patsy.
Got you. So, I'm not the best at video games. Like, I play them, but I'm like decent. So that's why I want to start off with these types of games first, and then make my way to harder games that we need the platinum. Like, you won't see me at platinum in Elden Ring or something like that. I don't have the game. Maybe in the future I might or something, but I just don't think I'm capable of that. I've never played a game like that. Hey, that's another trophy. How is she here?
Tall, redhead, in mortal danger. I'm sure you can find her. What's she doing in Alchemax? Does she work here?
What the fuck are you doing?
Head toward the sound of my voice. Mary Jane!
Mary Jane!
Who are you? I don't care, just help me!
Mary Jane! Oh, shock.
What? What is going on? I got you, girl. Don't worry. Why would you go in the elevator? I told you not to. Jesus, bud. It's just a little fall. Mary Jane. Oh, Jesus. She gonna die. I mean, good thing we're in a building that is at least 3,000 stories tall. It's okay. I got her. Don't worry. She good.
For real, this
Jackpot, Tiger. Wait, are we back?
Is this what you're looking for?
You know it is.
Well then,
Well, obviously she does. You can't. If I can't beat Black Cat, then I don't think I can beat an Elden Ring boss.
Don't think I'm done with you.
Oh my god.
I'm planning a new date together so we can have
Dude, I'm struggling with the bots, bro. Another one? Are you serious? Did I actually get her this time? It's getting a little repetitive here. What are we doing? 3 fake boss fights? Are you serious, dude? Are you serious? We get it. The first one wasn't like a good trope, but the next ones are pointless. Oh my god. No. Heal up. Heal up, Spider-Man. picked it up.
Is this what you're...
Bro, I picked that up. Oh my god. I knew it. I knew it was gonna make me restart.
Many, many minutes later.
I swear, bro. If this ain't it, bro. Thank God.
It was like old times, wasn't it, Peter?
We were so close last time, bro, and I failed. Just kicked her ass, bro, and I'm back. Jump in. We did it! Touchdown! Hey, that's another trophy though. Spider Slugger Supreme. Probably defeat 500 enemies, I'd assume. Ambitious Arachnid Acquirer. Oh! That's 25% of the golden spiders. Yes! Let's go! It's 100. Boom, baby! Oh, there's the 200 one too? Let's go, we got it.
Randomized enemies. Terrific. Talk about urban renewal.
Complete the Data Diviner. That's another trophy. We're going crazy on trophies today. He's gonna definitely break out, right? I feel like that didn't work. Please tell me it worked. The final semen sample has been captured. Oh. Mighty Monster Masher. I'm all over it. Incinerator Rex. Oh, you guys were waiting for me. Nice. How generous. Lorupin Locksmith. Let's go, baby. Let me pick up all these. A lot of upgrade points we can do. Don't forget to do that. And we got a trophy. Collector Detector. That's probably for picking up 2,000 orbs. Yes, sir. That's what I thought we had to do. Monster Master Maximus. Taking you down, boy. Got him. Badass alert. The boss of bosses. Cool guys don't look at explosions. I don't know why he's standing here. Intrepid Adventurer. Complete Act 3. Read all about it.
It's all back to normal. Same here. Okay, but if the timeline snapped back to normal, if none of it
Fearless
happened,
Front
how do you
Facer.
remember? I mean, we've got two different sets of memories in our brains. Shouldn't that be making us, I don't know, crazy?
Crazy? We already dress in skin-tight costumes and fight bad guys for free.
Okay, crazy-er.
You really want a 5-hour lecture on temporal paradoxes?
Sure, why not? As it turns out, looks like I have all the time in the world.
After completing the game on normal, we had to go and finish the web of challenges, which is, I believe, 68 challenges. There's time challenges, there's combat challenges, and while I was doing those challenges, I earned trophies just for playing the game. We had to boost the entire time to get the trophy. Almost there. Give it to me. Let's go. I was kind of nervous there.
Finally made it back to where I was.
Thank God. Let's go. Okay. Alright, so we got one chapter done. Oh my God. We should get a trophy here, I think. Mighty Metal Master is obtain all gold medals for a certain act. A single act. Now we gotta do them for all acts. That was one of the acts. I don't get how I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna have to memorize the path and then I have to get all the keys really quick. I don't get that. Didn't even defeat him.
Pull it together, Spidey.
Damn. Gotta cut 10 seconds off.
Pleasant dreams. Pull it together, Spidey.
Damn, bro. Imagine if I didn't get stuck. Got it, I got it, I got it. Let's go. Got another trophy too, Superb Spider Searcher. So that means we got 50% of the spiders. And I do believe there are 92 of them out there. Alright, so we gotta do this without taking any damage. Oh, it's the moving one. We're gonna take it slow. Already. How am I hitting that? I didn't want to go over that far, man. Move! It didn't let me move. It didn't let me move. It didn't let me move. Last wave of stuff right here. That's the same one I hit last time on my second. Oh my god. Alright. I think we got it. I think we got it. Let's go. Got it. Whew. Thank God. I'm just trying to get this one trophy now, I guess. Bah. Got that one. Hey, that's another trophy. Might not have been what we wanted, but we got a trophy. Oh, shoot. I have to hold square? Oh. Well, that might be why. I'll try it again with holding square. Okay, yeah, I wasn't... Oh my god, get off me, you son of a bitch. Oh. Okay, we got it. I did one move. But there's the Airborne or Sailor trophy. So what you're about to watch is personally, I believe, the hardest challenge in Web of Challenges. You have to defeat 30 enemies in this area while taking less than 20 hits. I struggled with this challenge, that's why I put it off to the end. And you'll see in a couple minutes that pushing it back to the end comes back to bite me in the ass. Alright, we have one left, and this is the one I was struggling with. 20 hits. Shit.
Pull it together, Spidey.
They just ended my career right there. Alright, let's go perfect from here, boys. 24 enemies, 0 hits. Oh my god.
Many minutes later.
2 more enemies, 10 hits, but we've already seen that they can destroy me easily. Where's this last dude at? That's it. We did 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 it. We should. That should be all of them. Got all the gold. Got all gold in all the challenges. Let's go. Oh wait, this should be it, right? Super suited swinger. We just unlocked every single suit in the game, and now we have to get all the character upgrades. We should get the trophy here for having all the upgrades. Yep. Now this is where things started to go downhill. You see, I have to collect 92 spiders in total outside of the Web of Challenges. They are scattered throughout all the chapters in the game, and I was having trouble with one of them. Just one. And if you're not able to collect this one, you're not able to get the trophy for collecting them all, which means you can't get the platinum. here's my struggles. How did I miss one? Or how did I... Yeah, we already know where one of them was at. How did I miss the other one? I think me doing the web of challenges and the third spider, I'm assuming that'd be defeat the enemies. And I think I'm not getting it because I did that in the web of challenges, but I'm not 100% sure. Golden spider glitches. Confirmation, these golden spiders were glitched. I had to redo the defeat 30 enemies with less than challenges. No! Oh my god! So it says we have to redo the challenge while completing the level. That sucks. It should give me a challenge available thing right here. I don't want to do this again. Bro, I didn't get the spider though. This is the last guy, I think. So it says we have to redo the challenge while completing the level. While completing the level. So after playing this mission over and over for an hour and a half straight, trying to obtain the spider, I ended the stream. I took a break and I decided to come back in a couple days and try it again. Okay, as you seen in the video, one of the spiders is glitched, so I'm not doing this on stream. I'm just gonna be chilling here, watching YouTube, like listening to this shit while I try to get the spider, because I don't want to keep going if I can't get the spider. Okay, so we got it. We didn't get the spider yet though. It says complete the level. Oh shit, dude, I'm nervous because I mean, if this doesn't work, then I've pretty much done everything. I mean, I've done everything. Well, we didn't get it. Okay. See, that's what's supposed to happen on the spider that's glitching for me. It blinks red. I defeat all the enemies in the room. It gives me it. And I swear I'm not missing a spider or anything. Or I'm not missing an enemy in that room or anything. I think we should be able to get all the upgrades now, right? Here we go. We're about to get another trophy. One trophy closer to not being able to get the platinum. Gold standard. Get all the character upgrades.
One eternity later.
I did this so many times, and it says I have to defeat every single enemy in the area. See, it's blinking red. That means I should get a spider. Every single enemy inside this room needs to be dead. Or not dead, Spider-Man doesn't kill. That was the last enemy, bro. I guess it wasn't, but still, my hopes are still down. Even though that wasn't the last enemy when I thought it was. Oh my god, we got it. Okay. Let's finish this level. We'll go get the rest of the spiders, and then we'll play the game on hard, and we'll have the platinum. We should be able to get the platinum now, because that spider was the one that I was having issues with. I'm gonna go collect the rest of the spiders. All right, there's a total of 160 golden spiders in the game. 92 of these are in the base game. The other 68 are in the web of challenges, which I already completed back in July. 3 guys left, and I have actually low health. Leave me alone. Okay, there's more guys. Even with an unexpected second wave of enemies and low health, I was still able to defeat them. Oh, is that everybody? No, he's not dead. He got me. Oh my god. Couldn't have chose a harder one to be my last one. Oh no. Since I died this time when facing the 3 waves, I was able to have full health when coming into the building, so it was a lot easier for me. Let's go. Wasn't the last one though. I need one more. Oh, wait. I guess it was the last one. Now we just got to beat the game on hard mode.
The next day.
It is time. We're going to be playing the game on the hard mode. That's all we have left. I don't know how long this will take me. I'm trying to do it all day. The only thing I'm really worried about is the black cat fight, because I did struggle with that whenever I played it my first time on normal mode. I was making my way through the game at a decent pace, and then came the 3 black cat boss fights. Here we go. I don't know how hard this can be. It was difficult when I first did it. I know there's like 3 battles. So. Surprisingly, I did these better while on the hard mode. I think it was just because I had experience in it, even if it was 5 months ago. And on the 3rd and final fight, I had to swing away a couple times because I had low health and I really did not want her to kill me. Like a little dance routine they got going on. Let's go. All right, good. Got that done. That was the only thing I really was worried about. Everything else, not bad. Can't lie. This is like the greatest Spider-Man suit of all time. I mean, in my opinion, it is. Like I said, the only thing I was really worried about was the Black Cat fight. So I continued my way through the game, and I gotta say, I really couldn't tell a difference between the hard mode and the normal mode. All right, we're entering the final boss fights. There are 2 boss fights, one with Amazing Spider-Man and one with 2099 Spider-Man. As Amazing Spider-Man, you'll fight Atrocity, and as 2099 Spider-Man, you'll fight future Peter Parker. And once I've taken both of them down, I will have completed the game. Now, the problem I had was trying to get him in the portal last time, but I think I got this. Let's go. This is it. This is it. Let's go. I don't know why we have all, I still don't know why we do that, like 80 different camera angles. I don't know when the trophy will pop, but I'm just, man, I love this game so much. Yes. Yes! My favorite game of all time. I finally platinumed it. I'm sure most of you have watched the 2012 film, The Amazing Spider-Man, but if you haven't, don't worry. Today I'm going to be attempting to platinum the game that the film was based off of in 24 hours. Now, according to PSN profiles, 12 people have completed this feat, and I'm looking to be the 13th person. But technically, I won't be eligible for this leaderboard since back in 2015, I got 1 trophy in the game for defeating the first boss. So since the leaderboards will never acknowledge it, I decided to stream the entire 24 hours over on my Twitch channel. New game, on superhero difficulty. Let's begin. On top of playing on superhero difficulty, I also will be going for every single collectible to save some time. And as we began the first hour, a bunch of infected cross species broke out of Oscorp, which led us into the first boss fight against the SO1. All right, there is a trophy for staying in the air while doing this. I'm gonna try to get that right now, but we'll see if I don't get it, and I'll do it later. Oh, I just touched the ground right there. Well, that sucks.
Open your mouth. Wider. Nice! Bon appetit!
I didn't even touch the ground. Anyone who says I did is lying. And after defeating the first boss, we got an alert on the map that said Rhino was on the loose. But there was also some petty crimes that popped up on my map as well. So let me stop this petty crime first. It's just one guy? Oh, you could have handled yourself, buddy. I'm sorry. You're welcome.
Thanks, Spider-Man. Stay frosty.
And now that I had saved the civilian, it was time to go and stop Rhino. You buffoon.
As often as I can.
Wow, what an epic fight. Paul Giamatti stood no chance. And we got the trophy speed bump ahead. That is probably for defeating the Rhino. As the first hour came to an end and we began the second hour, I encountered some enemies and was getting closer to performing my 25th signature move for the trophy. FYI, I'm Spider-Man. Jizz on him. I'll jizz on you guys again. Try not to mention for 2 minutes. All right, watch this. I ejaculated on him. Okay, well, that's even worse. And after defeating those enemies, there was a few more remaining in the next room. Are those the only 3 enemies left, though? I guess let's do it. And we got the trophy Lightweight Champion. I would assume that's for defeating 100 enemies. That is exactly what that trophy was for. And then around 45 minutes later, as I entered the third hour, I encountered an enemy who was invulnerable to regular attacks. Good, I'm just gonna get my combo here then. Thank you. And we got the trophy I'm on a roll, and that is for getting a 42 hit combo. Then I moved on to the next boss fight, which was against Ratman, and I struggled. I died. Hey buddy, listen, I just want a blood sample. I won't even kill you. I just want your blood. Come here. Finally, give me your blood.
Oh, no, please. I beg you. No, not elimination. Oh, please, no, no.
Gotcha.
Maybe you shouldn't have dicked around, Spider-Man. You just got caught. And we got the trophy Smell You Later, and that is for taking down the rat. The spider hunter that grabbed me brought me back into the city, but I was able to defeat it, and I thought I was done. But then 2 more showed up. Oh, fuck. Wait, what? There's more? Uh-oh. Get out of here. Gonna die.
I should get out of here.
I'm trying. Oh my gosh, I have no clue what's going on. It's just shit everywhere. And after I died right here, my game ended up getting stuck on the loading screen, so I had to exit and come back just to continue getting destroyed by these hunters. How do I dodge any of this shit? Oh my gosh. Oh no. Get out of here, Spider-Man. Get out. Nope, just die. Web strike.
Way to slow it down.
Let me deactivate the hunter. There we go. This is the one. All these people are dead. Hate to break it to you.
I thought they were just for sure.
That killed even more people right there.
Spider needs a whip.
And we got the trophy Clean Victory. No clue what that is for. Defeating an enemy without shooting my webs or something. So I was kind of close right there. That trophy was for taking down a hunter without using my web shooters. And now it was time to take down the other hunter. Deactivate it, Spider-Man. There we go. Please don't send more. I don't think I can do 3. My suit's a little damaged. And we got the trophy Who's the Prey. And that is for defeating those son of a guns. While defeating the spider hunters, we entered hour 4. And as I was making sure I had gotten 100% on each level I'd played so far, I realized I missed a piece of audio evidence. So I had to go back and grab that. And as I exited the level, I started looking into a missable trophy called Call Interrupted. There's one trophy that's missable that I need to worry about. And it's Call Interrupted. Seeker bots are tiny robots that will appear in front of you and scan you, and you have a time limit to web shoot them before they call in hunters. I don't know when I can do that. Oh, here we go. That should be a trophy. That is for destroying a seeker before the hunter is called. Now in hour 5, we entered a room where it was time to face off against a scorpion.
Not feeling it?
Oh, buddy, chill.
Oh, you're not toilet.
Oh, I'm dead. That was too aggressive. Don't be spitting anywhere, please. No one likes that. Brother, no one likes when you spit like that. It's disgusting.
Enough already! Knock, knock.
That's probably the first wave. There's probably another one. Hopefully not. Oh, we got him. And after defeating Scorpion, it was time to face off against the SO2. You don't scare me.
I think so. In your face!
And on your mouth. Oh, shit. This is a giant Cheeto. He's fast. But I'm faster. Oh my. We impaled him with the antenna. And we got the trophy Big Apple, Big Worm, right for defeating the SO2. Now in hour 6, I zipped to the ceiling above some enemies, and little did I know I was close to getting the Stick to the Plan trophy, which you get for stealth taking down 50 enemies.
Think Spider-Man will come this way?
I don't think so.
As long as I get paid, it's none of my concern.
You guys really didn't see that?
It's more like, I don't get paid enough to listen to your relentless yapping.
Lovebirds go. 3's a crowd, so I'll be on my way now.
And we got the trophy Stick to the Plan. Would that be for sticking a bunch of people to the ceilings? I don't know. We then headed back outside where it was time to fight Scorpion once again. As long as you don't spit shit everywhere. I hated that. Okay, well, you're shooting shit now. Come on, lay the final and blows on his ass. There we go. Didn't even get to see it. I don't know what the hell that was. Thanks, officers, for setting that up perfectly. And as we came to the end of hour 6 and entered hour 7, I headed over to St. Gabriel's Bank to stop a heist that Black Cat was attempting to pull off. Gotcha. Eat my nuts! We got the trophy for defeating Black Cat, and then I decided to take a shower, and after that I returned to my apartment where I was greeted by another spider hunter, and this time there were 3 of them. I thought 2 was bad. We got 3 on our asses now.
That one's for free!
They returned the favor for free. I'm about to deactivate one of them. Can we deactivate another one, please? I would love that. There we go. You're coming down. Still have the main one left, I guess. The biggest, baddest one. Deactivate him. Maybe he can take me to his base. Or not. We just destroy him. And we got the trophy Beating the Odds. And I would assume that's for taking down 3 robots when there's only 1 Spider-Man. And after eliminating those 3 hunters, we entered hour 8, and I played for a little bit longer, but I decided it was time for me to go to bed. And after 4 hours of sleeping, I woke up, ate breakfast, and then got back into the game. And with 12 hours remaining, I approached the final Oscorp manual right through here in the garbage can. Why would you throw that away? That's a valuable collectible. All right, next collectible, tech pieces again. Buy some steaming pipes. And after collecting my final tech pieces, I headed over to the SO3 boss fight, and I gotta say, this is probably my most embarrassing moment out of all my videos. I'm gonna die. Don't hit me. Oh, you hit me. Now you might be wondering why I said this was my most embarrassing moment. Was it just because I was dying? No, it's because of the reason I was dying. Wait, I can just jump over him? Can I actually just jump over him? Oh boy. Why did I not think I could jump? I don't know. I don't know my thought process. Get him. Please tell me that was it.
Connors! Looks like you've made a new friend!
God!
And we got the trophy tomorrow is saved, and that would be for defeating SO3. As the lizard ran away, we picked up Alistair Smythe and got off the exploding robot and got a trophy for saving him. I was now in the sewers chasing after the lizard, and while going after him, I accidentally performed a web rush punch right here, which allowed me to get the Haymaker trophy. Did he just go into the wall? And we got the trophy Haymaker. I do not know what that is for, but whatever it was, we did it. And as we entered the 14th hour, I was tasked with taking down this piranha cross species. Yummers. Whoa, that's not the lizard. Enough of this shit. You're done. Putting you in timeout. But we got the trophy Deeply Sorry, and I would assume that's for taking down Natty. And after taking down Natty, I approached the final audio evidence that I had to pick up. And then a few minutes later, I was able to take down my 500th enemy. We got the trophy Middleweight Champion, and that is for defeating 500 enemies. And after getting that trophy, it was time to cure the lizard. Let me inject you with the serum. I died, I guess. You know, I guess I couldn't, you know, use my webs to get back up there. Let me inject you with the spum. Inject him. No. You know, I think actually I have to hit the button. The button's R1 and I was hitting R2. So maybe that's on me. Stab him. Nope, you thought you had it, but you didn't. But we do now. Don't know how he fell onto that platform there. But we got the trophy Welcome Back, Friend. As for saving Connors probably and defeating the lizard. And with 10 hours and 13 minutes remaining, I had completed all of the main missions on superhero difficulty. Then we got the trophy Peter Parker. It's probably for beating the game on the easy mode. Vigilante, probably for defeating it on the normal mode. And Spider-Man, and that's for defeating it on probably the superhero difficulty. Now in hour 15, my goal was to complete the remaining side missions, with the first one being for taking down the Rhino.
Oh, where's the marshmallows?
There we go. That's definitely not it. Maybe it is. Yeah, I think he's dead. And we got the trophy Down for the Count. That's putting it lightly. The next side mission required me to take down Iguana Man. But before I encountered him, I approached the final magazine that I had to pick up. Final magazine? Got it. And after collecting that magazine, it was time to fight Iguana Man. Ow. Iguana Man, chill. How many hits is Iguana Boy gonna take? About 3 more. As we began hour 16, I began going for the trophy Amazing Spider-Man, which required me to unlock all concept art. Now to unlock all the art, you have to take photos of all the enemy types in the game. So I loaded back into the bank heist side mission to photograph some enemies, and while I was here, I knew I was very close to getting my 100th stealth takedown. Let's get that final stealth takedown. Not the final, because I'll probably be doing more, but this is the 100th stealth takedown. How about you chill up here with me? And after getting that trophy, I photographed enemies in this mission and some other missions so that I can unlock their concept art. But after photographing all the enemy types, I did not get a trophy. This made me realize I also had to complete all of the photograph opportunities on the map as well. So here I was approaching the final photo opportunity. You know, if you showed me this, I'd say that's a dog print, but I can see why it's a cat. I don't know, it seems like a dog print. But let's take the photo, hopefully that's the last one I have to take. After taking all those photos and unlocking the concept art, hour 17 was coming to an end, and I began completing all the Oscorp secret research labs. And as we entered hour 18, I completed the final one. Oh, there's still a guy here. Where's he at? I hear him. There he is.
I'm not finished with you yet, boy.
Well, I am. I think that's the last guy. Should get a trophy. I was now going for the trophies to complete all the extreme video challenges and all the extreme race challenges. And as we entered hour 19, I began the final extreme video challenge.
Give me some groovy Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, he's so groovy, isn't he?
Amazing.
He's so amazing and groovy and spectacular and amazing and extreme. This guy's an Olympic athlete. And we got the trophy The Camera Loves You. And that's for completing all of the extreme video challenges. And after completing the final extreme video challenge, I moved on to the final extreme race challenge. All right, finish line coming up.
Hey, you know, if this is too much for you.
It's not too much, buddy. I just beat all your challenges. I didn't even fail one time because they're so extreme and I'm so extreme as well. And we got the trophy A Dash of Spider, and that is for completing all the extreme races. I was now going for the Peace of Mind trophy and the Sanitized trophy. Now both of these trophies require me to swing around with people on my back and deliver them to certain locations. Alright, here's the final mental asylum patient that we have to save.
You want a piece of me?
I don't want a piece of you. I'm good.
I think I made a boo-boo.
in my pants.
Sir, did you shit yourself? Sir, I can smell the shit in your pants.
What is this? You're just about there. This one needs help, and fast.
I'm gonna be sick.
Please don't puke on me. If you do, I'm gonna have to punch you. Here you go. Go get cured. 0 people are infected. That's what I love to see. As we entered hour 20, I began stopping all of the car chases. And while doing that, I also decided I wanted to try and get the Sky Captain trophy, which required me to chain 10 web rushes in the city, and I probably should have looked up a tutorial on how to do this because I had no clue what I was doing. You gotta chain them. I don't know how to chain them. Oh, like that? Yeah, I don't know. That trophy's called... Wait, we got it. Nice. And after getting that trophy, it was back to completing all of the car chases, but not before I was able to get the final upgrade. Oh, comic page. Now we're able to upgrade after picking up that comic. I've used the Web Hurricane a million times. Definitely. And now I maxed it out so I can use it even more. Alright, now it's time to complete the final car chase. Here we go. Do we have 3 or 4 cars? They didn't want to go for 4. They didn't think I could handle it. Whatever your guys' car. Have fun. Now, I don't know what that's attached to, but let's not ruin the moment. It looks cool. Oh, no way. Can I get them to be thrown into the same place? Please, please. No, don't do it. Don't turn. Don't turn. Yes. The final one's got to look the coolest. Once again, don't know what that's attached to, and I don't know why the cop car is inside of the road. But we got the trophy car hopper, and that is for stopping all the car chases. Next up was the negotiator trophy, which required me to resolve all 5 of the police deadlocks. And to do this, I just had to take down a bunch of enemies that were wielding guns. Hello.
I can see you.
I'm glad you can see me. Watch these fists. I promise he's not dead. As hour 20 was coming to a close, I decided to go for the Keep It Together trophy, which required me to have 6 enemies all stuck in web at the same time. Hey, everyone get webbed up. Everyone get webbed up. That's gotta be the trophy. That's more than 6 people. I then headed back to the first boss fight so that I could get the trophy for defeating the SO1 without touching the ground.
Is not good.
I had the web swing during the cutscene, so I wouldn't touch the ground right there. Ooh, don't touch the ground. I heard that doesn't count. Oh shit. One more. Deactivate it. I don't think I touched the ground. Touching that little post over there, whatever I landed on, might have screwed me. Now let's see. Did we do it? I don't remember touching the ground. Yes. The next trophy I was going for was called Heavyweight Champion. And to get this trophy, you have to defeat 1,000 enemies, and I had defeated 995. 4 enemies left. 3 enemies left. 2 enemies left. Let me just chill back here for a second. Nope, never mind. We got 1,000. And with 3 hours and 48 minutes remaining, I had 1 trophy left. And that trophy was called On the Fly. And to get this trophy, you have to collect all 700 Spider-Man comic pages. But once you get to 500 pages, the remaining 200 appear on your minimap. Now with 3 hours remaining, I collected my 286th page. With 2 hours remaining, I collected my 417th page. With 1 hour and 23 minutes remaining, I collected my 500th page. With 1 hour remaining, I collected my 589th page. And with 34 minutes remaining, I collected my 677th page, which left me with 23 pages to collect in 34 minutes, meaning I was going to have to collect 0.6 comic pages per minute if I wanted to collect all 700 before the time was up. Come on, spawn on the map, please. This is where the timer's gonna catch up to me. I got time to spare, but I also don't. There we go. Got some right here. 20 remain, 32 minutes remain on the timer. $29 minutes, 9 remain. 6 left. 3 remain. 2 of them are on the ground. 1 of them will be in the air, I believe. Just gotta find it. I want to see those yellow dots on my screen. I will see those yellow dots on my screen. I've never tried manifestation, but maybe it'll work. Watch out, maybe some under icons. Good point, good point. Hopefully all 3 of them are bunched together like a nice little family. Yes, you were right. You were so right. It said it right there. Shout out to you, Druv. Thanks to Druv, I was able to get my 698th page. I then continued clearing some of the other petty crime locations, but nothing else was revealed on the map when I did that. And with 12.5 minutes remaining, I was beginning to lose hope. Let's just go over here, I guess. We have 1 ground 1 and 1 air 1 remaining. Apparently it can be on the top of Oscorp Tower and not show up on your map. All right, I'll check that. Oh, that's the flying one. Boom. 1 more. Come on, Empire State Building. Bail me out here. You ain't got shit. Oh, man. Ain't no way I'm gonna be 1 short. I'll risk it here and take these guys out. Maybe I'll get lucky and it's been here the whole time. Nope. Yes! Oh my gosh! There it is! Where's it at? I don't see it, but I see it on the map. Stop the timer. We did it. Oh my gosh, I did not think we were gonna get that. That's awesome. It's 6:05. Officially 24 hours ago I started this journey, and I had a blast doing this. Is it possible to platinum the Amazing Spider-Man 2 in under 24 hours? Well, technically yes. Currently 10 people on PSN profiles have already pulled this off, but today we're going to find out if this pathetic loser right here has what it takes to become the 11th person. Now, to start things off, I chose the hardest difficulty, allowing us to knock out all the difficulty related trophies in a single playthrough. I then spent the next 3 hours or so collecting comic book pages, since the 24-hour timer does not start until you earn your first trophy, and there are only 300 comic book pages in the game, but to obtain the trophy you only need around 285 pages. And after collecting around 230 pages, I hit a wall trying to track down the rest. Now, there is a spider sense upgrade that reveals page locations on your minimap, but I needed more tech parts to unlock it, and to get those tech parts I was going to have to fight Shocker. Sorry, Shocker, it's over for you. Or not. Why would I want to attack the guy I'm supposed to be attacking? Hey! And there we go, we got our first trophy, Shocking, and that is for defeating Shocker. And we got the trophy Shotgun, and that is for acquiring the Seismic Blast ability. And after defeating the Shocker, the timer started and I maxed out my spider sense and returned to collecting the remaining comic book pages. And as the first hour came to an end, I approached the 285th page. Here we go.
Oh yeah!
No trophy. Love that. Maybe I need to collect one more. Oh, here we go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, I guess we needed 286. You guys lied. I will never forget that. We got the trophy Bookworm, though, and that is for collecting all of the Spider-Man comics. Not true. Only collected 286 of them. Now, if you haven't noticed, right above the minimap is a meter that indicates if you are a menace or a hero. And the next trophy that I was going for required me to max this meter out, which meant I was going to have to do good deeds, such as stopping crimes and rescuing civilians in need. What the fuck? How did you get under there? Pulling it back might kill him. I think you're faking this all.
I am not a horse. Do not kick me.
I have a dumbass for your taking. There you go. Take him. And we got the trophy True Hero, and that is for getting my heroism to the max. About a half an hour later, I entered a secret hideout, and I knew there was a trophy for completing a hideout without being spotted, and I was honestly not sure if this was one of the hideouts that would count towards that trophy, but I still tried my best. Hello. I wish I could go invisible like Miles. Sadly, I don't think this is going to be a hideout I need to complete without being caught. And we got the trophy Sneaky. Oh, there we go. No, that is the trophy for completing a hideout without being spotted. And as hour 2 came to an end, my spider senses were tingling. Locate danger. I wonder where the danger's coming from. Probably the giant thing coming through the wall. Seismic Blast. Nope, that's not a Seismic Blast. I got my ass kicked. Sorry, guys. You're gonna have to kiss. Oh, he's dead. See, why can't we do that when I'm close to getting the combo? Just do like 8 more hits. But we got the trophy Lightweight Champion, and that is for defeating 100 enemies. Well, now that you mentioned the combo trophy, to unlock it, I needed to land a 42 hit combo, and that was something that I was trying to do in this encounter right here, but I kept losing the combo. I definitely shit the bed on this one.
Let's fight!
And we got the trophy Timing is Everything, and that is for achieving 100 critical hits. I don't know when I'm gonna get this 42 combo, because I'm ass. Stop shooting me, asshole. They shot me. Spider-Man can't dodge bullets like he used to in his heyday.
I will crush you. I will make you.
Oh, we're almost to 42. Got it. That's actually why I died. I died on purpose, because I knew I could get it here. And after taking down those enemies, it was time to take down a serial killer. And we got the trophy Is It Over? And that is for defeating Cletus Cassidy. As we neared the end of hour 3, I was still working on completing the main missions, but I also wanted to increase my heroism. I'll do this petty crime before I go over there, try to get my heroism up a little bit. Hey guys.
I got it! This is what I
die. Kiss. And we got the trophy Vigilante, and that is for completing 10 petty crime situations. We then entered a museum to face off against Black Cat, but my eyes were focused on something else. Throughout my time playing, I've been picking up Black Cat audio files, and the final one that I needed was inside this museum on an egg. We're looking for an egg. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Got it. And we got the trophy Lover, and that is for retrieving all parts of Black Cat's journal. Now, I gotta be honest here. This boss fight was boring, so let's put an end to Black Cat's antics. There we go. And we got the trophy Lover's Quarrel, and that is for defeating Black Cat. And after defeating Black Cat, we moved on to Craven. Man, we're so close, and I'm not gonna be able to make it. He's too OP.
Who's it dead? No!
Kill him.
Go away.
No. Oh my gosh.
No one dies.
He still hit me, but I got him. And we got the trophy, the Hunter, hunted. And that is for defeating Craven. And we got the trophy, Disintegrator. And that is for acquiring the Ionic Web ability. After obtaining the Ionic Web ability, I wanted to get the trophy Aerial Break, which required me to destroy an armored enemy with a web strike. And to do that, I just gotta hit this guy with the webbing.
Ionic webbing?
Following that, I remained in the same location because I was now attempting to become a stealth master. What if I snuck up on your ass? And we got the trophy All Tied Up, and that is for defeating 50 enemies by performing stealth takedowns. And after getting that trophy, we moved on to another boring boss fight. This time it was against Kingpin, and after Spider-Man bullied him for about the next 10 minutes, we finally beat him. And we got the trophy, You Are Under Arrest. And that is for defeating Kingpin. Now, some of the previous boss fights may have been boring, but I really enjoyed these final three, starting with the first one against Electro.
Everyone wants to hurt me?
I feel like you're just making yourself to be the victim here, though. You're not the victim. Gwen Stacy is. Oh. We're going to space. This is absolutely epic. I'm beating the shit out of him. We're going to put a crater into this Earth the size of Kingpin. That should be it. We're going back to space. Oh, I'm going to ride him straight into the ground. Never mind. That would have been cool. Nope, I did. I think we just turned him into a nuke. I apologize, New York.
Or not to feel sorry for the guy. He was a victim.
No, I just said he wasn't a victim. You got to take that back. Cut that. We got the trophy Switch Off, and that is for defeating Electro. Next up was the boss fight against the Green Goblin. Eat the wall. You're literally inside of it. I feel like we're not doing much damage to him. Not really doing anything to him. I mean, I kicked the shit out of you while we were flying. It didn't even do any damage to you.
You can't do this to me!
Yes, I can. Do you know how much I sacrificed? You're dead. Bye-bye. Where'd he go? What? Whoa! Where'd he... What? How'd he get over there?
A minor?
Locate danger. Danger, danger, danger. Oh. That is the trophy Green Goblin, and that is for defeating Green Goblin. As we entered the 5th hour, I found myself on the final level of the game, but before I could fight the final boss, there were 3 trophies waiting for me.
Oh, Seismic Blast. Is there anything you can make better?
And we got the trophy Stay Down, and that is for performing 15 signature moves. And I'm assuming those signature moves are webbing these people down. And we got the trophy Breaker, and that is for destroying 20 body armors. Drop the weapon, sir! Sir, drop the weapon, not you, the guy with the gun. And we got the trophy Drop It, and that is for disarming 50 enemies. Now it's time for the final boss fight against Carnage, and with the missable trophy on the line, that was the only thing on my mind. There is a trophy I could get for like damaging with fire 3 times. Oh, that's 1. That's 2. I believe this is what I have to do. I didn't really double check. Okay, no trophy, so maybe that wasn't what I had to do. I wasn't completely doing it wrong, but Rancake had a smarter idea as they suggested using this Seismic Blast to push Carnage into the fire. Go in the fire! Go in the fire! Yes, thank you. You went on your own. That is the trophy Friendly Fire, and that is for damaging Carnage with fire at least 3 times before defeating him. And with the missable trophy out of the way, it was time to take down Carnage once and for all. No, 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 no. He's got no health! Oh my gosh. Get him! Yes! We got the trophy Now It Is Over, and that is for defeating Carnage. And we got the trophy Superhero, that is for completing the game on Superhero difficulty. The trophy Hero, that is for completing the game on Hero difficulty. And the trophy Human, which is for completing the game on Human difficulty. And we got the trophy Know Your Enemies, and that is for unlocking all character bios. And with a little under 18 hours remaining, it was time to go back to Peter's day job, as I was now going around and completing all of the photo challenges. Now there are 3 challenges in total, one for photographing 2 men in suits, another one for photographing Cletus Cassidy's symbols, and one for taking photos of a computer on a cop car. Now these photo ops were the exact same every time, which really made it a fun thing to do. But before I could take my final photos, I had to fight off some baddies. Sorry guys, and we got the trophy Can't Hit Me, and that is for achieving 30 multi-dodges, which I love. Is this the last photo of the awful stuff that happened? This is great stuff.
Suitable for sooner or later.
Boom, Hunters of Killers, and that is for photographing all Cletus Cassidy's symbols. Smile guys, are they twins? They're definitely twins. I'd do them both. And we got the trophy Special Agent, and that is for retrieving all parts of Menken's journal. Once again, taking a photo of the same exact laptop in the same exact location on a car, but the police officer's in a different location this time, so don't say the game never gave you some variation. And we got the Investigator trophy, and that is for retrieving all parts of Detective's journal. And we got the Trophy Reporter, and that is for completing all photo challenges. Now I was going for the trophy Infiltration, and to obtain this trophy, I needed to complete the hideouts that unlock suits that I'll be needing to max out later. Give me it. This is the Scarlet Spider. But I don't want to switch to this suit either. Still trying to level up this one. But we got the trophy Infiltration, and that is for completing all of the hideouts. Next up were the races, and there are 15 of these in the game, but only a trophy for completing 5 of them. To the finish line.
Now that
and we got the trophy Fast Tracker, and that is for completing 5 races. And after completing my 5th race, it was time to go save another civilian. They could be trapped under a rock that's not even touching them.
Can you get me out of here?
No thanks. Sorry about that.
Now hold on tight.
Let's get you to the nearest hospital so you can get checked for a concussion, because I don't know how you couldn't get out of that. Yes, we got it. Hero of the people. And that's for saving 50 civilians. Now, if you couldn't tell, those civilians were actually pissing me off because they were clearly not in any danger, but instead of taking my anger out on them, I decided to unleash my rage on some baddies. We got the trophy middleweight champion here, and that is for defeating 300 enemies. All right, I feel bad. I should not have disrespected those civilians who needed my help. So I guess I'll go back to saving them, and this is definitely not because I was trying to get the trophy Fireman, which required me to complete 10 building on fire situations. Definitely not that. I got you.
You gotta stand there or help me out!
You know what? I could just leave your ass here if you want to be like that, okay? But I'm not, because I'm a hero. Not a menace. That wasn't 10 either? How many have I done? 9? Nope, 10. After that, I returned to completing the rest of the races because doing so unlocks a suit, and as the end of hour 8 neared, I was heading towards the final race. On our way there, let's save a hostage. Maybe get the trophy for completing 10 rescue missions. Oh, we got a pile up here.
Oh God, please save me!
Are you okay?
Good thing my costume protects me.
A very safe and secure way to pull that vehicle away from her body, just like they teach. Hey, I got someone for you. And we got the trophy Guardian Angel, and that is for completing 10 rescue situations. I then completed the final race and moved on to completing the deadlock situations so that I could get the trophy Enforcer. I'm going to grab that canister and launch it on your ass. And we got the trophy Master of the Web, and that is for performing 50 signature moves. That deadlock encounter was my 9th one, and clearly I was having a great time. But sadly, my fun time was going to have to come to an end because the next one would be my final deadlock situation. I see you. I'm healing up though.
Let's not fight. Never mind. Let's...
There we go. That is number 10. As I approached the end of hour 9, I answered the combat challenges. There are 12 in total, and if I'm able to complete them all, I'll get the trophies for unlocking the concept art and all of the suits. And as I worked on completing the 4th combat challenge, I got the final trophy related to defeating a certain number of enemies. They all have guns. That's nice. I love that. We got the trophy Heavyweight Champion, and that is for defeating 500 enemies. I proceeded to complete the 4th and 5th combat challenges before calling it a night, and when I got back up in the morning, I had 6 hours and 50 minutes remaining. I then completed challenge 6 and began challenge 7, and little did I know that the final piece of concept art would be unlocked after completing this challenge. That was quick. And we got the trophy State of the Art, and that is for unlocking all concept art. And after getting that trophy, I continued completing challenges, and about a half an hour later, I was on the final one. I'm just so locked in. I'm trying. I can't even say much right now.
I still get butterflies when I fight the bag.
Was this it?
Yes!
Yes! We got the trophy Luchador, and that is for completing all the combat challenges. We got the trophy Fashionista, that is for unlocking all the suits, and now it's time to max out all those suits. So to max out each suit, you need to reach level 8, and I did this by defeating enemies with signature takedowns in the final level as it was an easy checkpoint to reload. And about 3 hours later, I had 1 suit left to max out. We have an hour and 55 minutes left. If this continues at the way that I've been doing it, we should be done with about an hour and a half left. So I do have plenty of time in case something does go wrong, but this should be it, and I will have it in under 24 hours since the first trophy. It only takes about 25 minutes to max out a suit. If you just do the strategy, it's not as bad as people really say it is, I guess. We did not get it. You've got to be kidding me. I take everything back I said. Literally this much left. I don't even have to do anything fancy because there's not a lot of XP left in the game. So as long as I just survive and beat them all,
Not on the outside.
we're good. It does suck though because having a little bit more of XP could have saved a little bit more time, but I'll take it. We got the trophy Ultimate Spider-Man, and that is for reaching maximum levels for all the suits in the game. And the Platinum Trophy does everything a spider can, and that is for unlocking all of the trophies in the Amazing Spider-Man 2. 2. Now it's time to see where we rank on the PSN Profiles leaderboard. So it took me 22 hours and 31 minutes to platinum it. So let's see where that puts me on the leaderboard. Oh, puts me at 11. I'll take it. Spider-Man is one of the most platinum games of all time, and today I'm going to be 100% in it myself, but with a little twist. I'm not allowed to use the trophy list, and if I do, the top comment will be my punishment. Now the first step in this challenge was to play through the main story and all of the DLCs and obtain whatever other trophies came my way. So as you can see right here, I've completed all the main story missions and all the DLC missions. Now I should be able to get a decent amount of trophies while I'm going for 100% on the main story and all the DLCs, but once I do that, it's going to be up to me to figure out what the remaining trophies are. Now I have to include a disclaimer here. I did platinum the game when it came out back in 2018, so if you want to believe that I'm looking at the trophy list or that I remember all the trophies I got 6 years ago, go ahead and do so. If you believe me, you believe me. If you don't, you don't. But with that being said, let's begin the challenge. The first thing that I wanted to do was to collect all of the backpacks scattered around New York City. And in addition to that, I was also creating the world's greatest song. I'm swinging, swinging through New York City. Oh, we got the trophy grinding all the way. Why did I have to be singing when a trophy popped? But that's for maxing out one benchmark type. You know, I think it's safe to say that I won't be signing with a record label anytime soon, but I will be collecting all the backpacks in a matter of moments as I was approaching the final one. Looks like it's on top of the Avengers Tower as well. Hopefully it's something cool. It's a vial of sand. Nice. And we got the trophy backpacker, and that is for collecting all backpacks. Come on now. All that for a vial of sand. Next, I went around and took photos of all the landmarks in New York City, and after photographing the Lincoln Center, I reached the max level. Oh, does that mean I can max out my stuff now? And by stuff, I mean skills, obviously. And we got the trophy Superior Spider-Man, and that is for unlocking all the skills. All right, one more picture, and it's of the raft over here. Let me get over here. Just let me get over here. Just let me get over here. I can't go over to it. I just have to take the picture from here. And we got the trophy sightseeing, and that's for photographing all the landmarks on the map. I then began completing all of the research stations, but then I got distracted by a newspaper box. Oh, newspaper, nice. Hey, Miles in Rio. I forget the guy's name, but they made the newspaper. Good for them. Wait, I have to read all the Daily Bugles? That might be a trophy. I don't think I have 53 of them, though. Wait. Who the hell took this photo? Who took that photo? Who was taking these photos?
Otto Octavius is in prison.
45 out of 53.
Continue to be rounded up.
Oh, shit. Where do you think you guys are going? Get back here. And we got the trophy Overdrive, and that is for completing 10 vehicle takedowns. After stopping that car, I proceeded to completely forget about the newspapers, so don't expect me to revisit that. And then I went on and completed what I thought was my final research station. Good night.
Stealth mode was fun.
There's no trophy for completing them all. Those are all the ones I have on my map. I probably needed to 100% it anyway, to fully 100% the game. Next up was to find all of the Black Cat stakeouts. And once I completed them all, I was able to locate Black Cat's hideout. We were here in Spider-Man 2, right? I remember being here.
Good hiding spot. Must be a hidden entrance or something.
Always with the hidden doors. I wonder where it's at.
Bingo.
Oh, we got a suit right here.
Spider, you raced here to redeem me, didn't you? You're adorable. And cute.
Thank you. I mean, it is a cool suit, but it's not cooler than the one I have. And we got the trophy Cat Prince, and that is for tracking down Black Cat. Now it was time to get Howard's pigeons back. And even though this takes place before Spider-Man 2, it did not change my feelings towards these damn pigeons. And we got the trophy Pigeon Hunter, and that is for catching all of Howard's pigeons. Where do I put them when I catch them? That's for you to come to your own conclusion on. I then hopped on a few hours later, and as I was figuring out what I wanted to do next, a research station side mission caught my eye. Oh, wait. I have them all completed, though. So this is just a completely different side mission? Maybe we'll get a trophy after we complete this, then. And to complete this research station, I had to seal all of the leaks that were coming out of the water towers, and then clear the blocked drainage pipe. To be honest, I don't see anything wrong with this pipe. We didn't get a trophy for that either? That's surprising. No trophy for completing all the research stations? My next goal was to complete all of the Fisk hideouts and each base's bonus objectives. And the bonus objective that I had left to complete on this base was to perform 10 finishers.
They called their buddies.
And we got the trophy Ace the Base. I was more so going for all the objectives in every single base, but I guess there's a trophy for completing all objectives in one base. I'm still going to try and complete every single base's bonus objectives just in case there is a trophy for that. And with that, I continued clearing hideouts and completing all the objectives, and then I realized I had enough base tokens to unlock my final gadget. I have enough base tokens now to craft the suspension matrix. Is there a trophy for crafting all the gadgets? No. And yes, I have not upgraded any of my gadgets because I really don't have any tokens for it. I mean, I guess I could start maxing them out. Oh, and we got the trophy The Scientific Method. And that is for crafting my first upgrade. And after getting that trophy, it was time to clear the final Fisk hideout. Gotcha.
We got Davey!
Davey, how you doing? And we got the trophy, All the King's Men, and that is for taking down each Fisk hideout. Okay, so no trophy for completing all the objectives in every single Fisk hideout. If for some reason you were sad that I just finished all those bases, don't worry, there are plenty more. And next up to complete were the Sable outposts. Boom, boom, boom. We got the trophy Mercenary Tactics, and that is for taking down each Sable outpost. It was now time to complete all of the demon warehouses, and on this demon warehouse, I was cooking a 5-star meal. Don't worry, boys, I'll take it down. And we got the trophy, the Untouchable Spider-Man, and that is for completing an enemy base without taking damage. I did that without taking damage? Let's go. And after completing that warehouse without taking any damage, I went along and completed the final one. Boom. Is this the final guy? It is. And we got the trophy Inner Sanctuary, and that is for taking down each demon warehouse. Up next were the prisoner camps, and thankfully these were the last bases I had to complete. Oh shit, I didn't see that coming. Which one of you three shot that at me? Doesn't matter. I'll kill you all. Notice how I said kill, because I'm bad boy Spider-Man. And we got the trophy Back in the Slammer, and that is for taking down each prisoner camp. Following that, I was deciding on what I was going to do next when I spotted a research station that I had not completed. Wait, I never did this one? Wait, what? I've been blue-balled twice by the research stations thinking that they were my final one? Let's not make it 3 times here.
This station analyzes thunderstorms. Now, they're all susceptible to lightning strikes, which would erase their data banks. If they're in danger, they'll automatically transfer their data to Oscorp's servers. Just make sure it works, okay, pal?
Okay, I'm not your pal. I'm your friend. Who doesn't love a good storm that doesn't harm anybody? Just a nice storm to listen to. Uh-oh. I gotta get out of here. Didn't kill me. How many more of these do we got? Ow. I think if I take one more hit, though, I probably will die. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I died. Boom. Bingo. Bango.
That did it!
And I didn't even get struck by lightning once. There is a trophy for completing all the research stations. At last, I could finally put my PhD away and get back out on the streets as Spider Cop and put an end to all the faction crimes in the game. Who do I gotta save? Well, there's a person. There's a person stuck on the door.
Thank you.
That guy just died. I thought we didn't kill our enemies. Jeez, and you just threw that at people. I would never do that. Defeat 100 enemies. I don't know if you would count those as enemies. I'm hurting civilians. All right, now let's max out my web shooters. We did get the trophy science for the win, and that is for crafting 15 upgrades. Now, can I get a trophy for maxing out one of my gadgets? No. Maybe I'll get a trophy for maxing them all out, but I still have a long way to go for that. You guys ready for this? Let's break this guy's neck and let's be done with this. He's dead.
I'm definitely not.
And we got the trophy Neighborhood Watch, and that is for completing all faction crimes in a district. I continued putting an end to the crime in New York City, and every once in a while after stopping the baddies, some citizens would want to chat with me. Now, spoilers, I'm going to be getting a trophy for greeting 10 citizens, and I did try my best to find all of the times that I greeted them, but I could not find them all. You happy? You big fan? What do you want?
I swear I saw a ghost near here. A guy with a skeleton for a face.
Okay, you just wasted my time. That sign in 9 months is going to be a little bit bigger, if you know what I mean. What's up?
Let's go! Very nice!
Anybody got any questions? This is a live Q&A.
Could you, do something?
You want me to whip my ding-dong out? I don't know what you want from me. They're not going anywhere anytime soon. What do you want?
Thanks for all you do, Spider-Man.
You're welcome. That'd be 20 bucks for shaking my hand. Nice try, AI vehicle. You can never beat the Spider-Man.
Thank you. I'm so scared.
Yeah, I mean, I almost hit you with that, so I'm not surprised you're scared. What do you want? Oh, we got the trophy Spider-Man About Town, and that is for greeting 10 citizens. I then locked in, put an end to more crimes, and then made my way over to the final one that I had to stop. Come here, let's talk. Talk to my foot. Okay, I think we completed all the crimes in every area, so it doesn't seem like there's a trophy for that. I then began completing all of the side missions, and there were a group of missions where we had to help a guy named Philip find missing college students. And as I was beginning the second one of these missions, I realized it was pretty far away. Jeez, can I fast travel? And we got the trophy Born to Ride, and that's for riding the subway 5 times. I then saved a few more students and reported back to Philip.
Spider-Man, we have a crisis situation. The football team went to an away game. Never made it back.
Maybe they stopped at Raising Cane's or something. I don't know. Is that in New York City or not? I mean, it's right down the road, right here. Literally, what are we doing here? You're telling me you guys did not know they were right over here doing this. Which one of you is the middle linebacker? This team shouldn't lose a game with those guys on the team. This is the starting quarterback right here.
Is it finally over?
I hope so.
I don't know how to repay you.
55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 milkshakes, and we got the trophy Schooled, and that is for completing all of the corrupted student missions. And after completing those missions, there was one side mission remaining.
The angry drug lord drank alone. There's a poem in there somewhere.
Never was the literary type.
What do you got for me?
How'd you even manage to connect with Martin Lee?
Ow, shit.
Sweet of you to ask.
End him. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, totally. 100%.
Just bite me? What the hell? Beat his ass. There we go.
Can we say your crazy drug lord days are done?
Sure. For now, hell of a left hook. Can't wait for the rematch.
I can.
I like you.
I'm taken. And we got the trophy Tombstone Takedown, and that is for defeating Tombstone. And we got the trophy Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, and that is for completing all of the side missions. Now it was time to tackle all of the Taskmaster challenges. I'll try to get ultimate for all of them, because that could be a trophy. Get back here, drone.
Now I can catch.
Not sure what's needed for gold, but we did get the trophy Spy Hunter, and that is for getting spectacular or better in a Taskmaster drone challenge. I needed 40,000, I got 39,000. I'll just redo the ones I didn't get later. I'm gonna complete them all right now. I then moved on to my first Taskmaster combat challenge.
Not gonna lie.
And we got the trophy Master's Education, and that is for achieving ultimate on a Taskmaster challenge. Now the question I have, is there a trophy for completing them all on ultimate? And we got the trophy Fist of Fury, and that is for getting spectacular or better in a Taskmaster combat challenge. Hey, the trophies are piling up right now. What the fuck? Come on, I was trying to complete your challenges.
I pick up more of your moves every time.
I'm kicking your ass though.
Good as the original.
We'll meet again sometime. And after surviving that encounter, I completed another challenge and got 6 challenge tokens, which meant I had enough to fully max out my gadgets. I should be able to fully upgrade all my gadgets now. And hopefully we get a trophy for doing this. We did. We got the trophy Full Arsenal, and that is for maxing out all gadgets. And now it was time to head over and complete my first Taskmaster Stealth Challenge. And we've gotten trophies for doing good on the drone challenges and the combat challenges. So if we do good on this one, maybe we will get a trophy as well. 2,500 to get the ultimate, which is what I've been going for on all of them so far.
Good night, Goon. Aw, they're so cute.
And good night. And we got the trophy Ninja, and that is for getting spectacular or better in a Taskmaster Stealth Challenge. I went around and finished up the remaining challenges and then swung over to the final one. 12,000. You gotta be kidding me. You only get 400 points each for a bomb, so 12,000 points is going to take a little bit of time bonus plus whatever other bonus I can get. Yeah, I'm not getting ultimate on this, but let's pray that maybe we will get it.
Damn.
Oh, we did get it actually. And we got the trophy challenge finder on top of that, and that is for completing every Taskmaster challenge in the city once. And we got the trophy I Heart Manhattan. I guess I did forget that this was the final thing I had to do to 100% all the districts. Oh shit, he got all my moves this time. You're going down, Taskmaster. Mid-air combat fight. How about that? I didn't train you for that one, did I? We're fighting on the streets now. Everybody can see you for who you are. Can I have your lightsaber? And we got the trophy Master of Masters, and that is for defeating Taskmaster. I had defeated Taskmaster, completed all of his challenges, but there was still a few I had not gotten ultimate on, so I went around and cleaned those up. There we go.
Not gonna lie.
Aw, damn. So there's no trophy for getting ultimate on every single Taskmaster challenge. Well, now since I have 100% of the main story, let's go 100% the DLCs and see what trophies we have remaining after that. The first thing that I did in the Heist DLC was go around and collect all of the stolen artwork for Detective Mackey, and once I retrieved the last piece for him, he ended up ghosting me.
Hey, I'm looking for Detective Mackey.
Either you got the wrong precinct, or someone played you.
Say it ain't so.
Sergeant Mackey. Or do you prefer Walter Hardy?
It's Sojo over. He's never gonna let me date his daughter. And we got the trophy The Long Con, and that is for completing the Like a Fiddle mission. I then moved on to the Screwball challenges, and just like with the Taskmaster challenges, I attempted to complete them all in Ultimate, and honestly I was doing a solid job. That was until the final challenge where I could only use the Trip Mine and the Suspension Matrix. Should be pretty simple, I think.
What the kill you?
Pins are lined up. Knock them down.
Someone get us down here.
Can I take him out with my fist or just only the gadgets? I don't know. Double takedown. I don't think I get points if I take enemies down like this. But we did get the trophy Screwy. That is for getting spectacular or better in all Screwball challenges. Was not even close to Ultimate though. And I'm trying to get Ultimate on all of them. And this is the final one that I have to get Ultimate on. Yes, there we go. But there's no trophy for getting Ultimate on all of them, sadly. Now it's time to once again stop all of the crimes occurring in the city. Hello, guys.
Time to do the laundry, fellas.
And we got the trophy Disorganized Crime, and that is for completing all crimes in a district. Once I wrapped up that district, I tackled the rest of the city. Like I said in the Assassin's Creed video, the trunk's the best seat in the car. You're welcome. And we got the trophy Seduced by the City, and that's for 100% completing City That Never Sleeps, the heist. Now we move on to 100%ing Turf Wars. I lied. There are more bases to clear. And in the Turf Wars DLC, these bases are called Hammerhead Fronts. Boing! And now we have to find Hammerhead's file. Hopefully there's VBUT codes on these papers.
Sending you one last encrypted file and...
You don't have to. I already know what it's gonna say.
Well, then why'd I do this? And we got the trophy Prohibition, and that is for taking down each Hammerhead front. Sadly, there were more screwball challenges I needed to complete, and on the final one, I was not feeling too well about it. There's no way I get ultimate on this one. This is terrible. We did get Spectacular though, and we got the trophy Turning the Screw, and that is for getting Spectacular or better in all screwball challenges. I did ultimate for all the ones in the last DLC, and I did ultimate for all the Taskmaster challenges, and there was no trophy for that, so I'm just gonna assume that there's no trophy for getting ultimate on all of them. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Let's see if they keep the streak alive and add a trophy for completing all crimes in a single district. Hammerhead's goons are going down. Now it's time for me to bust.
Where do all these Hammerhead guys get their suits?
Oh, that's not cool. I already wasted my busting ability. I can only do so much in a certain amount of time. You gotta give me some time to recharge. And we got the trophy The Gang War, and that is for completing all crimes in a district. And after completing the district, it was time to complete the city. I'm about to use my favorite move.
What's a spider to do when the lesser of...
Can we stop calling him back up after I use my favorite move? It's embarrassing. I don't have anything left in the tank for you guys, and I feel bad. Honestly, I do. You've got mail. That was such a bad joke. I don't even know if that's a mailbox. But we did get the trophy The City Is My Family. And that is for 100% completing the Turf Wars DLC. And now it is time to go 100% the Silver Lining DLC. And the first thing that I ended up doing in this DLC was completing the mission related to Yuri.
Goodbye, Spider-Man.
Yuri!
Well, you'll see her in Spider-Man 2. And we got the trophy Unacceptable. And that is for completing the Scales of Justice mission. And finally, I can say that these Olympic hideouts are our final bases that we have to complete. But sadly, there was no trophy for doing that. Instead, we got a mission after completing them all where we had to help Big D, or as you know him, David. Okay, how did that not hit him? David, you should be dead. Let's just watch David and see how he handles this guy right here. Okay, yeah, don't even go after David. Just go after me. We're helping this guy. If I die, David, this is on you. David, you gotta help me. Okay, what was that? Nice. The bullets go right through you, so in return, you don't even try to hit them. Thanks for shooting at me, David. I know I said you sucked, but you don't gotta shoot at me.
Thank God for the sable armor.
Well, no, the bullets went right through you. And we got the trophy The Wages of War, and that is for completing the Aiding a Human mission. I then went around and completed the rest of the crimes in the city, but they broke their streak and had no trophies related to crime, so I moved on to the screwball challenges. There's no way I even get Spectacular on this. That's terrible as well. This is going terribly.
What is this? Amateur hour?
I don't like you at all, Screwball, but I can agree with you here. This is definitely amateur hour for me. Will I even get Spectacular on this? I did, and we got the trophy Screwballed, and that is for getting Spectacular or better in all Screwball challenges. Now, completing all these Screwball challenges allowed me to track down Screwball at her 50 million follower party celebration. I wasn't invited to this party, so it's going to be awkward when I show up, but I have to. What's inside this box?
Screwball!
Congrats on 50 mil, though.
Look how many followers I gained! Yes!
Oh, brother. I hope I never see you again. And we got the trophy Unplugged, and that is for completing the Screwball chase. And we got the trophy The City Sleeps, and that is for 100%ing the Silver Lining DLC. Now, after 100%ing all the DLCs and the main story, I have 70 out of the 79 trophies, 70 out of the 78 if you don't want to count the Platinum. And while I might not remember all the trophies from the previous game, I do remember one of them, and that is the trophy for visiting Uncle Ben at the graveyard. And I could probably get a trophy for crafting all the suits as well, so that'll get me to 72 trophies, but I feel like after that, I'm kind of screwed. Uncle Ben, I'm here to visit you.
Active drug deal reported. Any units in the vicinity, please respond.
You guys got that. I gotta visit my uncle.
Hey, Uncle Ben. Miss you. Doing my best to make you proud.
And we got the trophy With Great Power, and that is for paying respects at Ben Parker's grave. Now we can craft all the suits. Look how many tokens I have. I should be able to craft all the suits. Oh, and we got the trophy Snappy Dresser, and that is for wearing 5 new spider suits. So we're gonna come out of here with 73 trophies probably. If this isn't your favorite Spider-Man suit, you're not a Spider-Man fan. This one, also very cool as well. And we got the trophy A Suit for All Seasons, and that's for purchasing all the suits. Have all the gadgets. I don't have all the suit mods. Maybe crafting all the suit mods would be a trophy. Come on, one more. Damn it. Ooh, reveals nearby secret photo locations in the minimap. That could be a trophy. So for the next hour or so, I swung around New York City searching for these locations. Ooh, I've been in this area for so long. Oh my gosh, it was here the whole time? Come on now. Perfect photo of a perfect pawn. Good shot.
Armed robbery reported.
No trophy though. At least I had fun going for those, I guess. I can finally put some clothes on though. All right, now that we have 5 trophies remaining, it's getting even harder to find out what trophies I have to do. So I'm going to be taking a risk here. And the reason it could be a risk is because I'm going to play through the entire game again, but this time on New Game Plus mode. Obviously the risk is I play through the whole game and there's no New Game Plus trophy. I would also like to say apologies for my voice. I finally hit puberty. Nah, I actually just lost it. So what are you going to do about it? Hopefully I can find it soon. Okay, let's just play the game on New Game Plus. Oh shit. They also added a new difficulty. I think I'm gonna play it safe here and play on Ultimate. I need to be thorough and do everything I can to try and get these trophies. I entered New Game Plus on Ultimate difficulty, and a day later, I had completed the game and noticed that something looked familiar. Oh wait, this was the photo that was in the newspaper. I'm assuming this is where they took the photo at. 3 months later, I'm skipping this cutscene. I can't watch this either. I don't want to see a happy couple. Whoa. Is that Venom? Wow. Okay, well that's for completing a playthrough on Ultimate difficulty. Is there one for New Game Plus? There is. The trophy one more time. And that is for completing a New Game Plus playthrough. Any more trophies? No. And with that, I opened up my map and tried to figure out what to do next. What would the tallest place in New York be? That building looks like the tallest right there. Or is this taller than Avengers Tower? This one seems taller. I guess I can try to swing from the bottom of the map to the top of the map without touching the ground, which I've definitely already done that though. Even though I was pretty sure I'd already done this, I gave it a shot anyway. Well, I'm at the top of the map. Yeah, I don't think there's a trophy for this. Well, let's go to a tall building and try some air tricks. How do I do the air tricks? I thought it was square. Oh, here it is. For the next minute, I did a random assortment of air tricks, but nothing was working. Does not look like there's anything to do with tricks in the air. This was kind of like a last-ditch effort thing, trying to remember the trophies I had left in Spider-Man 2. I don't think my strategy worked. Photo mode? I don't know, is there a trophy for that? Take a selfie? No trophy for taking a selfie either. Boo. These are probably the easiest games you could probably do it on, and I just don't know. But I feel like I've done everything, so I'm going to look. This honestly does bum me out because I really wanted to complete this challenge since we failed last time, but I just don't think it's gonna happen. What's our first one that we have not gotten? Oh, we're going all the way down here. What have we not gotten? Perch atop Avengers Tower? See, that just makes it worse because that's like an easy trophy. Chain 4 unique tricks before landing. Okay, I guess I didn't do 4 unique tricks. Now what is the final one that I have not gotten? It's a hidden trophy. What? Complete all optional projects in the lab. There's all... I didn't know there was optional projects in the lab. I definitely should be able to do this after I jump off the top of the Empire State Building. Here we go. Give me 4 cool ones. There we go. We got the trophy Sticky and Tricky. And that is for chaining 4 unique tricks before landing. I then got my PhD back out and headed over to Octavius Industries so that I could complete all of the labs. Final one complete.
Doc turned the arms into weapons without me even noticing.
Yeah, you dumbass. How'd you not even notice this stuff was here? And we got the trophy A Bit of a Fixer-Upper. And that is for completing all optional projects in the lab. Now it's time to go perch atop Avengers Tower. Wow. I could have done this when I went here to get the backpack. And we got the Platinum Trophy, Be Greater. And that is for collecting all of the trophies in Spider-Man Remastered. Today I'm going to be attempting the Platinum Spider-Man Miles Morales without using the trophy list. Now if you haven't seen my previous attempts with the other Spider-Man games, I'd recommend checking those out because just like with Spider-Man 1, I've already platinumed this game before, so to raise the stakes, if I fail, I will do whatever the top comment says as long as it's reasonable and nothing weird. And as always, there's not really a way for me to prove that I don't use the list, so if you believe me, you believe me. If you don't, you don't. Now step 1 of this challenge was to play through the game and earn whatever other trophies came my way, and after beating the game, I also decided to complete a New Game Plus playthrough as this was something I remembered doing for the Platinum 3 years ago, and completing this playthrough granted me a trophy for beating the game on New Game Plus. And after completing the game and completing the game again on New Game Plus difficulty, I have 20 out of the 50 trophies, 20 out of the 49 if you don't want to count the Platinum, and like I did in the previous 2 videos, I'm going to go around, get all the collectibles, complete everything on the map, and then we'll see what trophies we have remaining once we clear the map. As we begin step 2, the first task on the map I wanted to complete were the time capsules. Got a time capsule on a boat. Don't know how that really makes sense, but we got the trophy I'm on a boat, and that is for riding the derelict boat in southern Chinatown. What I was saying was I don't understand how this time capsule is still on the boat because I would assume we put this here a few years ago.
Never saw one.
All right, one more remaining, and it's right here. This one is probably underneath the tracks, I would assume. Wait, is it moving? Hold up, don't leave. I need that. And we got the trophy Urban Explorers, and that is for collecting all of the time capsules. Now we have a mission called Memory Lane and wants us to return home, so we're going to do that.
really need to sleep.
With the shoes on in bed? Oh my gosh, Miles. Oh, on the pillows? I wear socks, but I would never leave my shoes on. I then began going around and collecting postcards, and as I made my way to the next one, a glowing object reminded me of something that we did in the past. Wait, there was a trophy I think I remember getting with the Stan Lee statue. I'm pretty sure interacting with this will give us a trophy. Best fries in town. And that is for paying your respects to a legend in the Upper West Side. After getting that trophy, I continued collecting postcards until I reached the final one. Let's pick it up.
Man, so many memories.
Are we getting a flashback? Let me play. That basketball is oversized. Someone put too much air into that thing. Rick. Oh, that's my dad. Sorry, Dad. And we got the trophy Memory Lane, and that is for collecting all the postcards. Next, I went for the underground caches, and I was able to get most of them, but there were a few that were locked behind enemy bases. But I'm not going to do those right now. I'm going to do some side missions. The first side mission that I did required me to save the bodega owner's cat, and once I returned his cat to safety, I thought there might be a trophy. Oh, is there a trophy for petting the cat?
Want to know more? Cool. Thanks, dude.
New side mission unlocked. Before I do that, though, there's been trophies for visiting people's graves before, so there has to be a trophy for visiting Miles' dad. Just gotta find his dad's grave, though. Dad, where are you at? There it is. Something's glowing right here. Let's see. Is there a trophy for doing this? There has to be, right?
Miss you, Dad.
I then did a side mission for reopening Feast, and as I moved on to the next side mission, there were a few enemies around, which meant I was going to have to take them down. And for you guys right here, I will give you guys a sweet, sweet mine.
Hey.
And we got the trophy Trapped, and that is for defeating 50 enemies with remote mine gadgets. I completed that side mission, then talked to Haley, who said a crime boss was operating out of a shipping center. This crime boss turned out to be Kingpin, so we shut down his system and rushed back to Haley because the park she was at was under attack. Sorry, very rude of you to do this in a public place, I'll just say that. Boom! Oh, I just punched his dick so hard right there. I put him in a big ball. I'm sure that's very humane. Wait a minute. This isn't the suit I was wearing. What'd you do with my cat, Haley? We cannot let her get away with this. No trophy. Okay, never mind. We got the trophy Come at the King, and that is for unraveling a criminal conspiracy in Harlem. So I have 2 side missions remaining, but they have not showed up yet. So I might have to complete some other stuff to get those missions to pop up. So right now I'm just going to go around and complete the sound samples. I spent the next couple of minutes collecting the sound samples, and as I collected my 8th one, the sound sample tracker had me a little bit confused. I have 8 out of 10, but I only see 1 more left on the map, so I don't know where that last one's at. And we got the trophy Deep Cuts, and that is for collecting all sound samples and recreating the Davis Brothers mix. That was only 9 out of 10 though. Oh wait, I guess it wasn't. Okay, that unlocked a side mission, so let's go complete that.
A good thief needs a good hideout.
What do we got down here? Okay, this was the 10th one then. Why did it say 10 out of 10 for both? What? I'm lost. All right, so now I'm going to do the combat challenges, the traversal challenges, and the stealth challenges, and I'm going to get ultimate on every single one of them, just in case there is a trophy for doing that. All right, so to get ultimate on this challenge, I have to get 25 hits. Not sure what that means. Maybe I have to punch 25 people. What I actually had to do was grab objects with my webbing and hit enemies while I was spinning. I'm assuming it's like this, just like boom, boom, boom. Probably not gonna get it on this attempt. But we did get the trophy Punching Pixels, and that is for getting spectacular or better in a spider training combat challenge. So no trophy for completing all the combat challenges. All right, next I'll do the traversal challenges. All right, so we got to complete this one in under 45 seconds to get ultimate on it. Really, Pete? This is the challenge you're giving me? I'm gonna have a lot of time to spare when I finish. I'm almost there. We got this. And we got the trophy Launch, Swing, and Dive. And that is for getting spectacular or better in a spider training traversal challenge. Now it's time for the stealth challenges, and to complete this one, we have to get it in under 240 seconds.
Better than a bad guy burrito. Game's over, hidden.
Shh.
In a web-based rub. So a holographic butterfly in 3 weeks?
I feel pretty confident. I got 6 people left with a lot of time left. Just can't choke. It's getting close here, but I think we're gonna be good. Yeah, we're good. Took longer than I thought, but we got it. And we got the trophy Dodging Light, and that is for getting spectacular or better in a spider training stealth challenge. I'll get my final skill once I complete Stealth Challenge 3.0. And like the previous 2, we have to complete it in under 4 minutes. And I think that was the last enemy. So now it's time to disarm all the bombs.
but this is surprisingly stressful.
There's no reason to stress, we got it. And I didn't get a trophy for completing them all. Never mind, I got the trophy just the beginning. And oh, okay, never mind, that is actually for unlocking all the skills, not for completing all the challenges. I take it back. We got the trophy Spider Training Complete, and that is for completing every Spider Training challenge once. So no trophy for completing them all on Ultimate. I was really hoping that was going to be a trophy. But since I completed all of the challenges, Peter gave me a side mission where I had to fight off 2 vultures. I defeated your twin brother, now I'll defeat you once and for all. Let's kill the hologram. And that is the trophy Pete's first villain, and that is for completing the final test. Now it was time to complete the 6 enemy bases, all of their objectives, and also collect the final underground caches. And when I started this base, my main goal was to try and complete it without being spotted. And that did not go so well. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I just did that. So I did not complete that one without being spotted, but I did complete it and all of its objectives. I then moved on to an underground base, grabbed the cache, finished it, and moved on to another Roxxon lab to grab the cache. And while I was here, I decided I'd also try to complete this one without being spotted. Perform 5 finishers. I want to see if I can try and complete this without being caught, because there could be a trophy for doing that. And then if there's not, I will come back, redo it, and do the 5 finishers. All right, we got 6 enemies left. 5 enemies left. 4 enemies left. No one sees me do this. 3 people left. 2 enemies remain, and they are going back to the other area. Okay, we got him. Here we go. Didn't spot us at all. And we got the trophy Never Saw It Coming, and that is for completing an enemy base without being detected. I completed that Roxxon lab and moved on to the final one where I grabbed the cache and completed it. And we got the trophy Under Their Noses, and that is for shutting down all Roxxon labs. After all the labs were done, I had 2 underground hideouts remaining, so I went around and completed them. Come here. Now we need to shut off the jammer. Oh, there should be a crate in here too. And that is the trophy Salvager, and that is for opening all the underground caches. Now let's shut off this generator and complete the final enemy base. And that is the trophy Underground Undone, and that is for shutting down all underground hideouts. And after completing all of those hideouts, I got a suit. I then returned to the second Roxxon lab and completed the bonus objective that I missed earlier, but sadly I did not get a trophy for completing all the bonus objectives. And with that, I began completing all the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man app activities. And that leaves us with 1 activity left to complete for the app, and it is all the way on the other side of the map, so I will be fast traveling there. So there are some crimes that I also have to complete, which means I'm not sure if once I complete this, if I will 100% the game or not. But I definitely will have completed all the activities on the app, just not all the crimes. Hello, sir. I heard you're stuck.
Thank God you're here.
I can carry you down, or I can power up the platform.
Platform sounds better.
All right, I got you. Who would have guessed? There's baddies up here short-circuiting the platform. Hey guys, I'm gonna need you to stop doing this shit. I'm kicking all their ashes with the help of my robots. Oops. I know you're still awake, but this I'm gonna have to put this web right through your gut.
That didn't sound good.
Yeah, I think the problem might be that there's a human attached to it. Could you just move your leg one more time for me? Thank you so much.
Oh man, I don't know how to thank you.
You can thank me by not telling anybody what I did to this guy right here. I have a reputation to uphold. Okay, so now that I completed all of them, I guess we have another one right here, and it's called Thank You Spider-Man. Proud to have a Spidey like you. Thanks for having our backs. Now let's change into our new suit. And we got the trophy Ready for Anything, and that is for purchasing all suits. Well, technically I didn't purchase this one, it was a gift, and as we all know, Spider-Man actually signed a contract which says he cannot accept gifts, so I have to return this one. So we didn't get a trophy for completing all the activities. Never mind, we did. It's called 5-star review, and that is for completing all of the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man app requests. And we got the trophy A New Home, and that is for 100% completing every single district. But we're not actually done yet. I have some of these crimes left on my phone that I have to complete. The only one I have not gotten all the activity tokens for was the stolen vehicle. I'll probably go back and do that one afterwards since I've already completed it, but now I'm going to complete the rest of the ones that I have not done, and I'll hope we'll get a trophy for doing so. I completed a few crimes and their bonus objectives, and then moved on to a chopper malfunction crime. And for this crime, my bonus objectives were to swing kick 6 enemies and to defeat 4 enemies while camouflaged. All right, we got that one. Now we need one more in the camouflage. There we go. We got the trophy Invisible Spider, and that is for defeating 50 enemies while camouflaged. And now I have one crime left, which is the break-in crime. Stop breaking in to people's places. Let's just be honest here. It's not cool. We got to air launch 4 enemies and then web throw 3 enemies. I'm trying to web throw this guy. There we go. I'll web throw you. There we go. That's 3. Now let's launch 4 more enemies in the air. We got it. We're all good. See ya. And we did not get a trophy, but I do have one activity where I did not get all the activity tokens, and it is the stolen vehicle crime. I'm not sure what I have to do to get this one token. It says to stop the car without taking any damage. Okay, well, I think I just took damage there, so this doesn't count. Let's try this again. They can't hit me if I'm invisible, right? That's how it works, right? Man! I do like it without the HUD, to be honest. It looks pretty cool, but I have no clue if I got hit because I'm not bleeding. Oh, I didn't take any damage. So now let's just complete this and hopefully get a trophy for completing all the objectives and the crimes. I highly doubt there is one because there has not been a trophy for completing all the objectives and anything else. But we'll see. Let's do a little dick punch the end of the night for this guy. And we got the trophy Crime Master. I kind of wish there was more trophies for completing all the bonus objectives. Kind of feel like that would definitely help me out here. So we've done all that. Now that brings us to step 3, which is to figure out what the hell these final 6 trophies are. I have a few ideas, and the first one I have is that I need to craft all the gadget upgrades. Let's max out the web shooters. No trophy for maxing out one gadget. Now we got the holo drone. All right, let's max out the remote mines. We are running out of activity. Okay, but we got the trophy kit bash, and that is for crafting 10 upgrades. But we are running out of activity tokens. I don't know if we're going to be able to max it out right now. Oh, yeah, we are out. All right, so I have calculated how many activity tokens I need for everything else, and it comes out to 72 activity tokens. I decided to begin redoing the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man app activities, but after redoing the first one, it became evident to me that this was not going to work. I don't get... Oh my gosh. Could I start a New Game Plus game based off this New Game Plus game and redo some stuff to get more tokens? I'm gonna try that because I'm not stopping 72 crimes. And with that, I began another New Game Plus game, and I was going to have to play up until I could access the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man app. And as I began riding Rhino in the first mission in the game, something positive happened. Watch out, guys. Rhino is coming, and he is coming hard and fast. So back up. Oh shit, and we got the trophy like a Rhino in a China shop, and that is for smashing into 15 breakable objects while steering Rhino through the shopping mall. After a few more missions, I was able to access the app, and after completing a majority of the activities, I had enough activity tokens. Okay, I do have enough, so let's see if I get a trophy for upgrading all the gadgets to the max level. That's, that sucks. Now, let's buy this final suit mod upgrade and see if we get a trophy. Okay, I'm running out of ideas here. So we got our trophy for defeating 50 enemies with the remote mine. So it's possible that there might be a trophy for Venom jumping 50 enemies, Mega Venom blasting 50 enemies, Venom dashing 50 enemies, air tricks. I need to do the air tricks as well. So I think I'm going to do some air tricks and then go around and try and get 25 to 50 of these types of kills right here with the Venom abilities.
The headline you read on the businesses and crime families alike. They have next.
So I don't think there's any air trick trophies. I've done a lot. All right, so the first thing I'll go for is for Venom blasting 25 enemies. Damn it. All right, so no trophy for doing that, but I do have 43 out of 50 for Venom jumping enemies. So let's do 7 more Venom jumps and maybe there'll be a trophy for doing that. Okay, no trophy. I doubt there's a trophy for 100, but I'm gonna go for 100 just in case. There it is, 100, and we did not get a trophy for doing that either. But I still have the Venom Dash available. Need to do that 10 more times, so let's do that right now. Venom Dash. And we got the trophy from downtown. What's that for? That is for using the Venom Dash to throw an enemy into a group of 3 or more. That puts us at 49 out of 50, so please be a trophy for doing this. Damn it. I'm gonna go for 100 just in case there is a trophy for doing that, though. 100. Okay, that was not 100. This might be 100, though. It was, and there's no trophy, and I just got my ass kicked off the building. I doubt there's another one for going on top of Avengers Tower, but I'll try it. Beautiful view up here. Is there a trophy for being in photo mode? Can we do a selfie? This photo should go in a museum, but there's no trophy for accessing photo mode, which bums me out. If there's any like missable chapter trophies, I probably won't have got those. I'm gonna try to go up to the top of the Empire State Building. Maybe there's a trophy for doing that instead of the Avengers Tower. And sadly, there's no trophy for going up here. But maybe there's a trophy for going all the way down. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go straight to the ground. Oh. In the previous Spider-Man, I got a trophy for interacting with a bunch of people, so let me try to do that. What's up?
What's up, Spidey?
Nothing much. How are you doing? Yeah, boom, boom. Fellow New Yorkers, I'm saying hi to everybody, hoping I get a trophy for saying hi to everybody. Oh, here we go. Another person wants to interact with me. Hello.
Hey, what's up, Spider-Kid?
It's Spider-Man. Am I able to go inside my house? I don't think so. Well, my backpack's right here. I can't change? All right. Well, I guess I'm going to take the L. Honestly, just another disappointing attempt. I feel like I'm always always 3 trophies away. Hopefully one day I can actually complete this challenge. I thought I might be able to complete it on this one since I did platinum it a few years ago, but I was terribly wrong. So let's look at the trophy list. I'm gonna hide the description and try to guess. Okay, so up and over. I have no clue what that'd be. Perform a venom jump, then a venom dash on a single enemy. I mean, I was doing those moves a lot, but to do that in the exact order, I don't think I would have got that one. So we do venom jump and venom dash. Oh, I didn't have enough venom to do that shit. A little premature venom there. The next one is called J. Jonah Jameson Would Be Proud. And that one, no clue. Apply a sticker and customize lighting while in photo mode. Let's put a thump right on his crotch, and then let's adjust the lighting. But let's see what the final trophy is. This one's called Socially Acceptable. Once again, no clue what this one would be. This one is for scrolling through the entire social feed at the end of the story. I have no reason whatsoever to scroll to the bottom of this. I could have played for 100 hours, and I still would not have got this one. I might have been able to get the up and over trophy, but I didn't. But we're almost to the bottom. Let's see. There it is. The trophy Socially Acceptable. And the platinum trophy, Be Yourself. Spider-Man 2, one of the most popular platinums to obtain at this moment in time, and I'm adding a twist to it. I'm not allowed to use the trophy list, and if I do, I'm eliminated. Nope. Nope. That's not what that is supposed to say. It's supposed to say, and if I do, I failed the challenge. Now, step 1 in this platinum challenge was to play through the main story casually, which I did back in October and November. And after a couple of months off from the game, it's now time for step 2, 100% the in-game districts. So as you can see, I am 60% done with the game, but I only have 11 out of the 42 trophies, 11 out of the 41 if you don't want to count the platinum. The trophies that I don't get after I 100% the game are going to be a little tricky because I'm not going to know what I'm going to have to do. There's no way to for me to prove that I don't look at the trophy list. So if you don't believe me, you don't believe me. If you believe me, you believe me. Now, I have not seen anyone do this idea, but if someone has, please let me know in the comments down below so I can credit them. So let's begin or continue. The first thing that I decided to do was complete the final flame mission, as I had already completed 3 out of the 4 when I was playing through the game casually. And what a mission this was to begin on, as Spider-Man needed to stop a train that was coming right at us.
You've stopped trains before, right?
You gotta do the iconic move, Spider-Man.
Got any ideas? We derail it.
No, hold the train back. Are they gonna blue ball me with this? Oh yeah, because that's a lot better. I don't want to say what Toby did was better, but it definitely was. Hey, what are you doing? Don't just piss on me instead. After he was done fake pissing on me, he revealed who he was, and boy was I ecstatic.
Carnage.
I called it. I mean, it was pretty obvious. I mean, Cletus Cassidy has red hair, and he's a psychopath. It wasn't that hard to guess. Editor Caleb, please put in the parts where I predicted that was... Who is this? Is this Cletus Cassidy? It's the only person I can think it is. Could be Cletus Cassidy because it has the red hair. Be an interesting way to reveal him, but I'm not opposed to it. They gotta go full on M for mature with Carnage. I feel like they have to do that. And we got the trophy Crimson Hour, and that was for completing It Was Meant for Me. And we got our first tease at Carnage, and I am super happy. I then switched over to Miles to complete the rest of his Brooklyn Vision missions, and after I completed the final one, the students wanted to thank me for my help.
They banded together to make you a thank you gift.
That's sweet, but Spider-Man can't accept gifts.
Yeah, that's actually in the contract you have to sign before you get bitten by the spider. Once you sign here, you will be bitten by a radioactive spider, and you can no longer receive gifts. And if you do receive a gift, we will shoot you in the back of the head and leave your dead body in the river. That's what the contract says. So, Miles... Ooh, that is a cool suit. You know, actually, I think they make an exception if the gift is a suit.
The best.
And we got the trophy Brooklyn Pride, and that is for completing a gift. I then began clearing all the Prower stashes, and as I was clearing the final one, I expected to unlock a trophy. Oh, okay, of course. First time there's been enemies on any of them. Okay, I thought that was the last one, so maybe there's just no trophy for it. I would have thought there was a trophy for that. Sadly, I did not get a trophy, so I moved on to completing the rest of the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man app requests that I had left, and for the final one, I had to meet up with an old friend. Obviously, I didn't have a video on the first Spider-Man, but I remember Howard. Oh my god, it's the pigeon guy. It's the pigeon guy.
Howard, long time no see.
Howard and I chatted for a little bit, and then he asked me to take his pigeons up north for him. So I said my goodbyes to Howard and began leading the flock to their new home. Don't worry, pigeons, we're almost home. Well, to your new home. Howard's gone. He didn't want to deal with your shit anymore.
A few moments later.
Oh, what the fuck? I was kidding. I didn't actually mean he was dead.
Looks like natural causes.
Now I feel like an asshole. I'm sorry, Howard. I didn't mean that. We got the trophy, A New Adventure, and that is for helping Howard. I apologize, okay?
It's free.
And we got the trophy Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, and that is for completing all Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man requests. I then began taking photos around the city, and here I was approaching the final picture that I had to take. What's it gonna be of? The tennis court. Well, I want to get a good action shot if it's gonna be the final one. Gotta get a wide angle of this. And goo. Why did I just say goo? We got the trophy New York, New York, and that is for completing all photo ops.
Why did you say that, you stupid idiot? Oh, you look like a dumbass.
I then began collecting all of the spider bots that are spread throughout the city, and while I was doing that, I found something. Oh, wait. Oh, whoa. I didn't finish the Prower stashes? So is this the last one? I thought we already did all the Prower stashes, but I guess I did not find them all. Okay, so that was the last one. Now we have a mission called Room for the Future, and it says one more Prowler stash left. What do we have here?
These are blueprints to my apartment building. He wouldn't plan a heist there, would he?
I don't think he's robbing your apartment. Once Miles arrived home, he saw that Uncle Aaron had taken some of his father's items.
Can't let him take any more stuff.
He's not stealing, Miles. I think he moved in right above us. Miles then headed up to the apartment above them and confronted Uncle Aaron.
You said you were retiring the Prowler. You lied to me.
Whoa. Slow down there.
Mijo?
Mom?
We were going to surprise you. Despite all the things he did, you forgave him, so I decided to do the same and help him out by co-signing the lease on this apartment.
Meant what I said. Prowler's in the rearview mirror. I want us to have a future together. Be a family.
I'm also banging your mom. That's what your dad would have wanted.
Guess Uncle Aaron really is making room for the future.
That's the mission name. Oh, good one. And we got the trophy co-signing, and that is for completing all tech stashes. After that, I went back to collecting the rest of the spider bots, and here I was on the hunt for the final one. We're in the district with the final spider bot. I just gotta find it. I'm interested to see who is placing these everywhere. I hope it's like a multiverse thing, honestly. Here we go. Found it. And that is all the spiders completed. Am I gonna get a mission for that?
The message was using some kind of qubit-based algorithm.
What does the message say?
It's an address.
All right, let's go to the address. This better be cool. And here we are. Yes.
Look at this, a spider hero.
Hi. Who are you?
I'm just a bartender who does favors for people every now and then. And I've learned that rogue spider bots are dangerous and bad for business.
Whoa!
Thank you, Spider-Man. And if Miguel comes looking for these, tell him finders keepers.
Wait, who's Miguel?
What the hell was that?
Absolute awesomeness, epicness. And we got the trophy Funky Wireless Protocol, and that is for solving the mystery of the spider bot's origin. My next goal that I wanted to tackle was to collect all the Sandman crystals, and once I collected them all, Sandman asked me to deliver the statue that the crystals created to his daughter. I am coming in hot. No breaking for me. Take the statue, okay? If it blows up, I didn't do it. Hope you enjoy the present. And we got the trophy Grains of Sand, and that is for piecing together the broken memories. Then it was time to take out the rest of the symbiote nests that were infecting the city. These have been getting a little bit difficult, so I might die a few times on this one. Take that, criminal scum. You guys aren't really criminals, though. You guys just have bad luck. All right, 10 seconds. I just realized you guys cannot see the clock. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. 1 second. And there are all the symbiote nests gone. And we got the trophy Exterminator. And that is for completing all of the symbiote nests. I then moved on to completing all of the hunter blinds, which when completed revealed the hunter bases. And on my first blind, I attempted to complete it without being spotted in hopes that a trophy would unlock for doing so.
Pray now.
But what's that for? That's not what I was really going for, but we did get a trophy for stealth taking down 25 enemies in stealth from the web line. Will we get a trophy for doing what I was trying to do? Nope. I still got a trophy, so it wasn't a complete miss, but I continued completing the blinds, and after completing this one, I got another trophy. And we got the trophy Resourceful, and that is for collecting a total of 10,000 tech parts. And after getting that trophy, I moved on to my final hunter blind. I'm not sure if I will get a trophy for completing these, but I would love to be proven wrong because any trophy is a good trophy. Last enemy. Now we gotta find the location right there. Moment of truth. No trophy for that, so we'll probably get a trophy after we take down these 4 bases right here. I switched over to Miles to tackle the hunter bases, and after completing my first one, I had the opportunity to max out my gadgets. So as you can see, if I max out my ricochet web right here, I'll have maxed out all of my gadgets, and that possibly could be a trophy. So let's max it out. 2. to the max, and that is for purchasing all gadget upgrades. I then worked on completing the other 3 bases, and I attempted and succeeded in completing the next 2 without being caught, and completing all of the sub-objectives, as I was hoping there would be a trophy for doing so, but nothing popped. So here I was on the final one, with all of the sub-objectives completed, and I had still not been spotted. Okay, we got 4 enemies left. Make that 3 enemies left. Make that 2 enemies left.
Just a handful of hunters left.
If a handful means 1, then you're right on the dot, but I don't think it does. Make that 0. And we got the trophy Seek and Destroy, and that is for completing all hunter bases. So I did not get a trophy for completing all of the sub-objectives in one base or completing a base without being caught. Next, I completed all of the EMF experiments, and for the final one, I had to head home as Norman Osborn had dropped off something from Harry. EMF experiment discovered in my garage. And what do we have here? Harry wanted you to have this.
Lance and a thumb drive?
Told you to keep that USB drive. Why the hell are you giving it back to me?
One last thing. Got a little something for you.
Okay, this gift is a little bit better. I mean, I look like Kang the Conqueror, but I'll take it. And we got the trophy Foundational, and that is for completing all EMF experiments. What kind of styles do we got for this suit? We can go full space mode with the orange style. And we got the trophy Stylish, and that is for equipping a suit style. I then began chasing down the 9 Talon drones that were searching for targets throughout the city. And after capturing the 8th one, we learned that all the targets had the same DNA. So while going for the 9th one, I was certain we were looking for someone in particular. So predictions for this mission, I'm thinking we're tracking the Chameleon because all the DNA is the same on all the people and they have different faces and everything. Kind of feel like he should get more than just a side mission, but we'll see. I captured the final one and then headed over to this nice penthouse it led me to. This robe makes me kind of think it is him though. What do we have here?
This game's nearly done.
Oh, yes. As an avid chess player, I know what I would have to do here. We want to move the rook.
Come on, Pete.
And now we want to move the king here.
Checkmate.
You found my secret.
It's definitely the Chameleon, right? Yes, it is.
Is this the Chameleon's apartment?
Why don't you just give me my smart person trophy? I continued exploring the secret hideout, and it was here that we learned some crucial information.
I will see you again, brother.
His brother? Oh, shit. I'm being gassed. I gotta get out of here.
Don't worry, brother. I will do what you could not.
And we got the trophy Data Collector, and that is for completing Target Identified. And after learning of Kraven's brother, I had enough skill points to unlock the final skill. And I'm assuming I'll get a trophy for unlocking all the skills in the game, so let's see if that happens. No. I was then gliding through the city when I accidentally did this. Ow. Oh, we got the trophy Splat, and that is for attempting and failing a trick before landing on the ground. All right, we are 156 XP away from reaching level 60, which I believe is the max level because I unlocked the final suit at level 60. So I'm going to swing around until I find a crime so I can get that final 156 XP. Here we go. Time to put out some fires. Nailed it. Oh shit, now this is taking me back to the Web of Shadows days when I had to take the civilians to the hospital. Technically, this is just an ambulance, not a hospital, but the memories were coming through my brain. And we got the trophy Amazing, and that is for reaching the max level. Now, all I had left on the map was to complete the Mysteriums, so I switched back to Miles to do so, and after completing the first one, I had another opportunity present itself. Oh, okay, I can fully upgrade all of my suit tech. Let me go back to the normal view. I'm not going to get my hopes up that we'll get a trophy for upgrading all my suit tech, but it'd be very nice if we did. We got the trophy fully loaded, and that is for purchasing all of Spider-Man's suit tech upgrades. I then completed the next 7 Mysteriums, getting gold on every single one, and then I approached the 9th one. All right, this is the final one. Technically, it's not. It says this is like the 9th one out of the 10, but I don't know where the 10th one's at. So I think maybe the 10th one will only unlock after I'm done with this one. To get gold on this one, I had to defeat 20 enemies without taking a single hit. 2 enemies left. Final enemy. Got him. All right, there should be 1 left now. Where's the final one? I couldn't find the final one, so I decided to listen to the phone call that I received, and after it ended, a trophy popped. We got the trophy Superior, but that is for 100%ing every single district. And here it is, the final Mysterium, all the way at Coney Island. I traveled over to Coney Island for the final Mysterium and began duking it out with the man himself. Oh, we got a Mysterio boss fight now. And it looks like it's gonna be pretty easy.
Give up now, and I will spare your life.
It's over.
No, it's not. Okay, now I'm just stuck in a loop. What if I go the other way? See? Look, I'm a genius. Ah, shit. We're not home free yet. Woo! Gotcha, Mysterio. For real this time, right?
The sim is down. Get it back!
I'm trying.
Wait a minute. You guys?
He made us do this.
Where is he?
Help. In here.
I knew you'd find me.
That's right, we captured the criminal scum, and Mysterio roams free.
So can I tell everyone Mysterio's a good guy now?
Mysterio will always be a villain, just as Spider-Man will always be a hero. It's when you start looking at the people behind the masks that things get messy.
I really want to see Mysterio in the next game, because like that little level right there was pretty fun. And we got the trophy behind the masks, and that is for completing the grand finale. I then took on some crime in the city so that I could gather enough tech parts to unlock the rest of the suits and styles for Peter and Miles. So I have 176. I'm gonna need the styles for this suit to cost less than 76. We got the trophy kitted out, and that is for purchasing all available suits. And the style for this suit costs 65, so hopefully I get a trophy for unlocking all the styles in the game as well. I don't, which is pretty surprising to me. All right, so after 100% in the game and like doing everything that I thought I had to do, I have 33 out of the 42 trophies, which means I have 8 trophies left that I have to do without looking at the trophy list, and I have no clue where to start. Now, not knowing where to start, I thought maybe since they expanded the map from the previous game that there'd be a trophy for swinging from one end to the other. So I fast traveled up to Harlem, and once I got there, I was greeted with another idea. What about the graves? Oh, what about the graves? There was an Uncle Ben trophy in the last game. Aunt May, is that you? Here we go.
Parker Luck's back with a vengeance.
Yes, we got a trophy for doing this. After getting that trophy, I went back to my original plan of swinging from one end of the map to the other. And yeah, it didn't work. I feel like the trophy would have popped already if there was one for this. I then had another idea pop into my brain. Now that there's fall damage in the game, maybe you get a trophy if you die from it. So let's see how this goes. I probably will die. No trophy. Just freaking dove off the building for no reason. All right, so my game plan now is to think of the new things that they added into the game and try to like see if there's trophies for those things. And one of the things I'm thinking of right now is when you hit R3 and L3 together like this, and I want to see if you get a trophy for like defeating enemies in this mode. I don't know what this mode's called, like this symbiote freak out mode. But if I defeat enough enemies, maybe there's a trophy for doing this. I then continued stopping crime throughout the city and using the symbiote ability whenever it became available. And little did I know that as I approached these criminals attacking a tanker truck, that I was in for a surprise. What's up, guys? We got a trophy, Armed and Dangerous, and that is for defeating 100 enemies with spider arm abilities. I'm still gonna try and do the symbiote one that I was going for in the first place, but I'm only gonna do it a little bit longer because I've been going at it for a while now, and I'm starting to think that there's no trophy for it. I wasn't giving up hope just yet, so I continued stopping crime and using the ability whenever it became available. And then I was swinging through the city and got a crime alert from Jimmy G. Eastside Jimmy G 10. Hey, that's gotta be a Jimmy Garoppolo reference. Hey guys.
Sorry, break-in hours are over.
Sorry. Don't take damage. Oh, whoa, 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 we got a trophy surge. And that is for using symbiote abilities 25 times during symbiote surge. Still, not the trophy I was going for, but if it's the symbiote trophy, I'm gonna act like it was the one I was going for. I then switched over to Miles to try and get a trophy for him, and while I was taking down some baddies, another idea came to me. Now that I think about it, there could be a combo trophy. I think I already got a 100 combo. Didn't get a trophy for that. I'll see what I can do. I won't go for that today, but I'll go for it tomorrow probably.
The next morning.
So I'm going into this Mysterium. I believe there could be a combo trophy. I don't think there'll be anything bigger than like a 300 combo trophy. I don't see that being a thing. I jumped into the Mysterium and began building my combo up towards 250. And as I neared it, the game decided to screw me, or I screwed myself. Either way, I got screwed. No! If there's a 251, I'm gonna be so pissed. 250. Okay, no trophy. I'll try to go 300 at least. Damn, there's no combo trophy in the game? After realizing there was most likely no combo trophy, I decided to stay in the Mysteriums and take down a whole bunch of enemies with the hope that I'd get some kind of trophy. There has to be a trophy for defeating enemies with one of his abilities that I didn't get. Yes! We got another trophy, defeat 100 enemies with evolved Venom abilities, which means now I'm going to switch back to the regular Venom abilities and try to defeat 100 enemies with that as well. And I did just that, but after a while, I had definitely defeated over 100 enemies with the Venom abilities, so I decided to move on. I then decided to try and glide around the entire map, so I began in Astoria, but as I entered the financial district, I came to this conclusion. I think it's clear there's no trophy for gliding. Then I tried to do as many air tricks as I could, but that did not end well either. And after trying a bunch of other random things out, I decided to give myself a little bit of help. All right, since I make the rules for this, I'm adding a little feature called Phone a Friend. You never heard of that before from any game show ever. So here we are on the trophy list. I'm gonna have to sync it up so he can see what trophies I already have, so he doesn't tell me one that I already have. And we are 94% of the way done. I'm gonna disconnect once again so I don't get any hints, but now he should be able to see what trophies I've already gotten. Time to send a text. I sent my friend Mason a message asking him if he could send me one trophy from the list that I don't have. And after a couple of minutes, he replied. All right, he's getting ready to send me the message. All right, I just got the text. It says Home Run Home. That's the trophy name. Or no, it's called Home Run. Kinda self-explanatory on what this trophy's gonna be. The problem with this trophy is that it's not really going to help me get the other trophies. Because I would assume all I have to do is run around the bases at a baseball field. I just have to find a baseball field now. There's gotta be some here, right? I wonder if it'll count on this baseball field or I have to go to the one at Coney Island. I think I gotta go to Coney Island. It's game day, baby. I'm a lefty, so we'll get in the lefty's batter box. It's a deep shot to right. It's gone. Gotta dap up coach at third. There we go. And we're home.
The Spiders win!
And we got the trophy home run, and that's for rounding the bases at Big Apple Baller Stadium. Now, my immediate thought after hitting a home run was that there might be a trophy for scoring a touchdown. He's at the 30, he's at the 20, he's at the 10. Touchdown! No trophy for that. I then went on top of the tallest building that I could find to do some more air tricks, but once again, it did not end well. Get that on camera. I can't think of anything else that I have to do. And I know when I look at the trophy list, it's gonna be really obvious or something. I'm gonna be like, damn, how did I not think of that? I ended up trying a couple of more things, but I was honestly out of ideas. So I came to the conclusion that it was time to surrender. So without further ado, I think it's time to look at the trophy list. If the 3 trophies that I don't have anything to do with gliding, I'm gonna be a little bit upset. I then went over to the trophy list, and the first one that showed up that I did not have was to do 30 air tricks in a row without touching the ground. I was trying to do something like this, like just do as many air tricks as I could. What's the next one? As Miles, find the science trophy Miles and Finn won together. I probably would not have got that one. And now it is time to look at the last one. And I would like to call this trophy my Joker moment. And then soar, using only your web wings. Oh my god. I swung from the top of the map to the bottom of the map, and I also used the web wings from like top of the map to the bottom of the map. I just didn't do it from Financial District to Astoria. Now it is time to watch me find out where Astoria and the Financial District are. Astoria's right here. Where's the Financial District? Dude. What? You've got to be kidding me. I went from Astoria to the Financial District. I did exactly what it wanted, just backwards, and it didn't count. Are you happy, Insomniac? You're driving a man insane here. What else do you want from me? But thankfully, this flight from the Financial District to Astoria helped calm me down a little bit. As for using, as you know, only web wings to glide from Financial District to Astoria. Then it was time to grab the science trophy that Finn and Miles won together. I think I literally was on top of this church an hour ago. Maybe not. Maybe it was a different church. Nope. It was this exact church. Now, I did not go on top of it, but you can clearly see the icon to pick something up right there. I clearly missed it, but here is the trophy that Finn and Miles won back in the day.
Doing my best, Finn. Trying to make a city we both be proud of.
And that leaves us with 1 trophy remaining, to do 30 air tricks in a row. All it says is to not touch the ground. If this counts, I don't know how I did not get this. How did I only do 19? That's the trophy, perform 30 air tricks in a row without touching the ground. I don't know how I didn't do that, but now it's time for the platinum trophy. And we got the trophy dedicated, and that is for collecting all of the trophies in the game. So here we have it. It says 16 hours played, but I was not connected to the internet, so it didn't track it properly. Now to answer the question, can you platinum this without the trophy list? 100%. I was very close to getting that trophy for the 30 air tricks, and I probably should have gotten the sword trophy, but I'm not gonna beat a dead horse here. Insomniac, meet me in the alleyway after this video is posted. But yeah, my disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.